いつもと同じ温かな声優しく私の名を呼ぶ終わりが来ること感じさせないくらい明るくてそれが大嫌い次の朝に怯え来ないでと願ったこの瞬間が永遠だったあなたがいない世界であなたがいない未来へよしが進んでくくらいだったら滅んでしまえさよならも言わないで消えるのきっと偽善の海で溺れて悲しみの底で眠る夢のための明かりなぜ消していくの夢の続きを歩かせるあなたがいないかむせわせてお行れがまな理想を並べた夢なんて語らないで何も救えない結末は見飽きたから次の夜に怯え来ないでと願ったこの瞬間が永遠できた夢見た巣を消して小話を抱いて過ちと指をさすものだったら滅んでしまえさよならは言わないで咲かすのきっとまだどこかに隠れる分岐点の切れ端を次の明日をとも迎えるためならの嘘を重ねて導かれた一つの答えは夢にしがみついた絶望の花となり散るそれでも思考は終わる Hello, 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 hello. This is Alchemist ZETHIEL VSinger. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back from yesterday. As you can see over the past what is it? Within the past 18 hours, I think, I have released the cover corresponding to the art that I literally just finished yesterday. So that was the World's End Dance Hall Pure Light remix. So that remix features my UTAU ZETHIEL Jin, as well as my friends UTAU Watanabe Aizen. So if you can go check out that cover, it would be awesome. And I think I hope you guys have enjoyed it and will continue to enjoy it. Like I said, everything else is coming out in June, like all the other projects that are happening. Yeah, it's gonna happen in June. Like yeah, so what is it? Yeah, so today on the agenda, we are playing, the last chapter of Kamitsubaki City REGENERATE. And a lot of stuff just went down. A lot of BS went down. It's kind of crazy out here. It's very, very crazy, but we're gonna have a good time. I think I might need to make an adjustment to the schedule tomorrow because I think I can only do the first session and not the second session for Lacrimosa of Dana. Just cause stuff and things and stuff. Yeah. So yeah. What else? Why is this freaking still open? Okay. I'm just like trying to see if there's anything I need to cancel out. Let me Watashi no shin. I should do a karaoke stream next week, shouldn't I? Ayo, 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 ayo. What the? Heh, heh, heh. Heh. Where's my... I'm trying to look for something while I wait for people to come in, but I forgot. Frick, I forgot. No, it's not that I forgot, it's just I don't. Eh? Oh. Oh, there. Okay. So that's... Okay. Okay. Oh, I think I know what's wrong. Okay, I won't bother with that until for next time. So yeah, I think that's all I really have to say. I'll announce my schedule change for tomorrow after today's stream. Just cause, yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Let's see here. Let's move. Let's move over here. Can we get the game? Can we get the Kamitsubaki City? What the? Oh, the start screen's different. What? Hold on. You guys have to see this. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, the start screen is different. Whoa, what? What? No way. This is our very last chance to regenerate Kamitsubaki City. Hold on. I need to actually turn on the game audio. Oh my god. This is the last chance. This is the last chance. Are we ready? Are we ready to save everything from its doomed and broken fate? Are we ready? I don't know if I'm ready. Let me just check the guide just to be sure. Kamitsubaki City Regenerate Guide. Alright. Oh, I see. So there's just a final... Oh, so there's just a final choice there. Okay. Yeah, so there's only one more choice, but it doesn't... I'm not sure. It's not too imperative. It just can be whatever I want. Okay. So, let's go. Let's go experience. Let's see. True Chapter 1 Reunion. Oh, let's go. God, this destroyed me last time. It's probably gonna destroy me again. Kamitsubaki Gensetsu True Chapter. Saikai Reunion. Wait. Yeah, okay. Here we are. Let me put on my lip balm. Alright. Here we go. Kafu and I are in agreement that we need all the witchlings if we're to save Kamitsubaki City from destruction. No exceptions. Thus, we start hashing out a plan for bringing them together. I say we should go find Rime first.
リメちゃんが家出する前に安全を確保してあげなきゃ。
Today's July 21st, meaning Rime's father should still be keeping her as a prisoner in all but name at her own home, albeit not yet as harshly as he did back in her own story. However, she'll run away from home tomorrow, meaning there's no guarantee we'll find her unless we strike now while the iron's hot. It's with that thought in mind that we begin heading towards Area 1, only for Erika to stroll in before we can even leave the room.
あ、いたいたカフ。そろそろ学校閉めるけど。あれ、その服は復興祭に出る衣装
Erika!
少年は誰？うちの生徒じゃないよね。
Oh. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. My heart wrenches when I see Erika's face. We lost her once and got her back, only to lose her all over again. But I won't let that tragedy stick this time. I'll keep her alive if it's the last thing I do. Hey, Kafu, let's take her along with us.
もちろん。
何事？連れて行くってどこに？
説明するよりまず見せた方が早いかな。エリカ姉ちゃん、驚かないでね。私、魔法が使えるの。
Oh, literally, right off the bat, just like at the very beginning of this story, she's just like, "Hey, Erika, watch this. Flies." Kafu hovers off the ground with those words, sending Erika's eyes shooting out of their sockets like a cartoon character.
浮いてる？なんなのこれ？私の妹、いわゆる魔女っ子だったの？
惜しい。魔女の娘って言うんだって。そして魔法を使えるのは私だけじゃない。彼も使えるんだ。
It's a pleasure to meet you, Erika. My name is... What's the name I used for this guy? Because, hello, Noodle. Welcome back. Yes, today we are back in the craziness that is Kamitsubaki City REGENERATE. And hopefully we are on our way to a hopeful ending. What did I miss? Not much. Honestly, we're still kind of at the beginning of this chapter. So yeah. She's just explaining her magic to her older sister. It's a pleasure to meet you, Erika. My name is ZETHIEL. Kafu and I are fellow mages and partners, so to speak.
相棒？友達でも彼氏でもなくて相棒？全然理解が追いつかないけど、魔法を使える相棒同士の二人が私をどこに連れて行くっての
？She's so confused. Why are they just dropping this all on her out of the gate? Well, I guess it makes sense because like time is extremely of the essence here. But it's like it's so funny.
この町には私たち以外にも4人の魔女の娘がいるんだ。その子たちは今危機にさらされている。今からその子たちを助けに行くの。2人とも私の手に捕まってくれる？
Oh, we're gonna fly with her? I nod and do so, while Erika very reluctantly follows suit. Moments later, she and I are floating in the air.
私まで浮いてる？
よし、一緒に運べそうだね。このまま一番街に行くよ。
This is so wild.
ちょっと待って！
Wee! Imagine being like a normal citizen. You look up at the sky, there's like 3 people floating in the air, and you're like, what the hell's going on here? Wait, did I just realize this BGM is an arrangement of Itami-o? Wow, how did I only just realize that? Like, I like this song appears so much in like Kamitsubaki City. And then like, I only just realized it now. Okay, whatever. Kafu song. Yeah. We then fly straight to Area 1. Whee! There we land and make a beeline for Pilgrim, the department store. It isn't long before we find Rime's memory egg within. Guess this confirms the memory eggs remain in the same location each cycle.
だね。私の例と同じなら、これを渡せばリメちゃんも前世の記憶を取り戻せるはず。
記憶の卵？リメちゃん？待ってよ、何の話してるの？
ごめん、説明してる時間がないの。後で全部教えるから。
She's right. We have a mission to accomplish first. Much as I feel bad for leaving Erika in the dark. Yeah, because if we leave Erika alone, she'll just like... she'll literally go and die again. So we kind of have to... we kind of have to supervise her. And so it is that the three of us depart Pilgrim and head for Rime's apartment complex right by the sea. Lore dump egg, yeah. Only one way to find out. Hey, Rime, hello? Can you hear me? A window in the apartment complex opens shortly thereafter. A guarded voice echoes from within. Well, it's good to hear her alive and well. I'd almost forgotten she barely trusted anyone at this point in time. Thus, I suspect she won't let us up even if we asked. Not that I'd expect anyone to, given these circumstances. Got it. God, Erika's so funny. Kafu grabs her hand, soars up to Rime's window, and enters her apartment through it. This girl is a shut-in. She's being trapped in her own apartment by her father because there's a bunch of like serial killings in the area targeting a very specific type of person. So her father's trying to protect her by locking her in her room. Yeah. How did you get into a apartment? This is so... we're just breaking in. I hold the memory egg out to an understandably bewildered Rime. I know you're freaked out right now, but I swear everything will be clear once you touch this. Huh? After a long pause and period of getting subjected to the stare of a girl unsure if she'd be dialing the police, Rime ultimately does as I ask, unleashing her memories of that past cycle like an erupting volcano. Yes! The groovy music of Luscious Lawless. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hope the father doesn't freak out. Yeah. Oh yeah, at this point in time, he isn't yet turned into a Tesseractor too, because that's what happened at the end of their story. At the end of her story, he got turned into a Tesseractor. This girl's badass. She is. She's so cool. Oh yeah, this serial killer. Oh yeah, that's her dad, who got turned into a Tesseractor. Rip Mr. Tanioki. Whoa. And after that, she like awakens to her her magical girl outfit. Rime is engulfed in a light that morphs her outfit in the blink of an eye. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god, it's so cool. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting for this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
リメちゃん、
Oh, this reunion. I'm going to cry. Oh my god. They can oh my god, they can finally make things right in this cycle. Oh my god. Kafu embraces Rime with tears in her eyes. I watch on with a smile while Erika just stares at them as though her brain overheated and had to be replaced with a spare.
ちょっと本当にどういうことなの？私だけ完全に置いてきぼりなんだけど。
She's like
ごめん、私も状況がわからない。どうして死んだはずの私たちが生き返ってるの？
Strap in. It's going to be a long story. The gang's coming all together, or the gang's all coming together. The voice acting is really good. It is. I really like the voice acting here. I really like that mainly it's I guess the voice acting is a little bit different from what you'd find in like the more mainstream types of projects that use Japanese voice acting. Like the style is a bit different. I guess less up to the industry standards is what I'd say in a way. But that doesn't mean it's like bad. It's like it's just different. And I like different. I like different voices. I then proceed to fill Erika and Rime in on all we've learned thus far. Normally, I would have spared them some of the crazier details, but being frugal with information is not a luxury. We can enjoy this cycle. Yeah, feels a little more like natural/genuine. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. So I tell them about everything: the Tesseractors, the memory eggs, the witchlings, the 5 apostles, phenomenon, the blackout, and even Kamitsubaki City's cycle of destruction and regeneration.
じゃあ何？私たちはもう100回以上も死んだり生き返ったりを繰り返してるの？
I know it sounds insane, but it's true. All of it. Both Kamitsubaki City and its citizens are reborn whenever they're annihilated. Kafu even saw it with her own eyes.
私たちもエリカ姉ちゃんもついさっき生き返ったばっかりなの。町の再生にはちょうど1年かかる。だから季節にズレも起きなくて繰り返しを誰も自覚できなかったって。
なるほどね。時間速攻じゃなくて自動再生か。信じがたいけど腑に落ちたわ。
So now that I've been paying attention, 5 witchlings versus 5 apostles, yeah. Basically, yeah, the apostles are the like those Tesseractor bad guys you've been facing against. So like that serial killer in the memory just now, that guy. And Laplace, the short, white-haired guy. Boy, we were like fighting as like the final boss in the last time. Yeah, those guys. Well, I've gotta admit, you really surprised me, Erika. I thought you would have laughed this whole thing off as mumbo jumbo.
まあね。私物理教師だもん。この世界が何かおかしなことになってるのはほんのり察してたわ。
Oh yeah, physics, because the laws of physics were changed 7 years ago during the blackout.
どうやって？
星よ。この街の夜空に浮かぶ星々の位置が本来あるべき位置とずれているの。
Oh, the stars and planets, none of them are where they're supposed to be. Huh? Yeah. I think it was like in a lore dump or lore explanation earlier on that the laws of physics were changed 7 years ago. Or something like that. Basically, it's what caused Tesseractors and magic to spawn. So yeah. Erika points out the window to a star growing brightly in the twilight sky. Venus.
あらゆる星は年々少しずつ位置が変わっていく。肉眼では気づけないほどの微妙な差異だけど、天体そして私が観測したところによると、今の夜空の星々は西暦2130年あたりの位置にある。そのズレはおよそ100年分。
Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh. No, that's cool. That's really cool.
この町が100回以上も崩壊と再生を繰り返しているなら、それに要した年月も約100年。
Oh,
あんたたちの話と一致するわね。
oh, that's cool. That's cool. I see. I should have known you'd be so smart, Erika. Now that I think about it, she did allude to this in the previous cycle.
ゼロ番街の外れに天文台があるのよ。そこで天体観測としゃれ込もうかなって。実は学生時代からちょっと気になってたテーマがあってね。就職した今も趣味で研究続けてんのよ。
It's no wonder she noticed something was off quicker than anyone else with... Oh, but it's no wonder she noticed something was off quicker than anyone with a hobby like that. Still, I really gotta tip my hat off. Still, I really gotta tip my hat to her. Oh my god, I cannot speak.
そのブラックアウトってのが発生するのは7月31日なのよね。時間はまだたっぷりありそうだけど。
でもラプラスが動き出している以上、他の魔女の娘たちの身が安全とは限らないんだよ。
Right. The five apostles made it their mission to turn the witchlings into tesseractors in all the other cycles thus far, so our top priority is to foil that plan.
そういうことなら、まずはその子たちと合流しよう。敵が簡単に強襲できないよう、こちらの戦力を一刻も早く揃えなくちゃ。
Figuring out our plan with only a handful of details to go off of, that's classic Rime for you. Quick on our feet as always. Agreed. Think you can fly all of us, Kafu?
さすがに無理そう。君と姉ちゃんの2人でもギリギリだったし。
じゃあ、私とエリカさんを置いていって。私の防壁魔法なら、テセラクターに襲われても、自分...
Are you sure about this?
議論してる時間はないでしょ。こうしている間にも、他の子たちが狙われてるかもしれない。私たちはこの家を出て、敵の接近を察知しやすい海岸で待ってる。安心して。絶対にエリカさんを死なせはしない。そして、私も死なないから。
Kafu and I hesitate for a moment, but ultimately nod in approval. Okay, we'll trust you. Stay safe. We don't got a witchling mobile. They have that in the anime. But here we only got Kafu's wings.
お急ぎでみんなと合流して戻ってくるからね。
No, it's funny because I think like in the anime, yeah, they do have their witchling mobile that they use to like get to like areas of importance. Usually driven by our bluebird, but I think like also it's a plot, it's like a thing about Coco's character that she can drive too. So yeah, there's like some parts in the anime where Coco is like driving. Kafu and I hurry off, leaving Erika in Nima's care. Whee! We fly out the window and hover above the coastline road.
次は誰のところに行く?
I say Coco first. She should have regenerated back at those ruins in Area 4 without any memories. Which means she could wander off to who knows where if we don't get to her before she wakes up.
了解。じゃあその後はハルちゃん、世界ちゃんの順で回ろっか。世界ちゃんは居場所が3番街の教会ってはっきりしてる。最後に回るのが良さそうだよ。
Yeah, good thinking. Sounds like a plan. Let's go then. Kafu nods before flying off to Area 4. We pass through the skies above the Great Wall as we search for Coco's memory egg. Though we failed to find it last time, this time we spot a shiny sphere right next to the giant wall from above. We take it and head for the ruins, where we quickly find Coco lying unconscious exactly the same as we did the first time around. The girl in question wakes up to the sound of us landing.
ここは?
Coco wa? You're Coco. Good morning, Coco. It's wonderful to see you again.
あなたた
guess they aren't guaranteed to do the same things if it's a regeneration cycle instead of a time loop.
これに触れればわかるよ。私たちが誰なのか、ココちゃんが何者なのかも。
I put my hand on the memory egg when Kafu holds it out. That way, I'll be able to see what Coco does when she touches it.
これに触れる？
Though utterly confused, Coco does as Kafu asks, triggering yet another flood of memories. Yeah, because we didn't get to see this in the last time. Coco is pretty. She is. She is. She's really funny because out of like the other four, like out of like the other witchlings, the other four are like living their lives or whatever. She just like wakes up in the middle of the ruins with amnesia every single time.
わからない。何も覚えてない。そこで私は黒く染まった空を見上げ、思って絶対にみんなを守る。ねえ、みんな約束してくれる？全員。
ココ様の当時の仲間、すなわち魔女の娘とは。戦え、抗え。これ以上仲間を失いたくないなら僕を殺してみせろ。
逃げて！今度こそ私みんなを守りたく。
And then this one was during like the blackout, or during one of the cycles with the blackout or the apocalypse, where it was only her and Kafu turned into a Tesseractor. Kind of crazy.
思い出したわ。
Transformation time. This outfit is so cute on her. A light that changes Coco's outfit engulfs her as her memories are restored.
魔力もあの時まで戻ってる。凍結口も使えそうね。でもどうして私も君もカフちゃんもブラックアウトで死んでしまったはずじゃ。
Long story short, we're alive now because we were revived along with the city.
詳しくは移動しながら話すよ。二人とも捕まって。
Kafu and I immediately take off in search of Haru while dragging Coco along with us despite her profound confusion. The sun set by the time we arrive in Area 2. We've also managed to fill Coco in on everything by now, albeit not without a round of lingering questions from her after we land.
じゃあ何？この町には私たちやシエルさん以外にも魔法の使い手がいたの？
Yes, and many of them right here in Area 2. One of them's a witchling named Haru, while the other 6 run a restaurant called Valis and can use beastification magic.
ハルちゃんもバリスのみんなもアグニっていうテセラクターと一緒に戦った仲間なの。みんなと合流できればきっと大きな助けになってくれるはず。
Kafu and I continue explaining things to Coco as we make our way to Haru's memory egg. Shortly thereafter, we reach Main Street and begin looking. Fortunately, it isn't long before we strike gold.
あったわ。これがハルちゃんって子の記憶の卵ね。
Mm-hmm.
これがあればあの子の記憶も戻るね。バリスに急ごう。
Right. Haru should be there performing by this hour. It's with that thought in mind that we hurry to Valis. The 3 of us weave our way through the back alleys until we arrive at the singing Chinese restaurant itself. Chi is there at the door to greet us when we step in.
おや？ようこそバリスへ。3人とも見ない顔だね。
Sorry, but is Haru around?
ふむ。彼女の歌が目当てかい？おーい、ハル。君にお客様だよ。
Chino's voice, I really love how deep her voice is. It's so cool. No sooner has Chi called out into the restaurant than does Haru race over us over to us from below the stage.
私の歌を聴きに来てくれたの？ちょうどいいね。これからステージが始まるところだよ。
はじめまして、はるちゃん。ステージも聞きたいけど、あなたにもっと大事なものを届けたくて。
I'm sorry, I know this'll sound weird, but could you place your hand on this right now?
これに？何この丸いの？なんか綺麗だけど。
Same about Chino's voice, I mean, yeah. It's really cool. Super cool. Haru casually puts her hand on the memory egg when prompted.
私は浅主春。二人ともよろしくね。
よー、ガキコンビに猿面女。ゆうべは面が見えなかったが、仮面がねえ方がイケてんじゃねえか。
Oh yeah, Mr. Misogynist over here. Sorry. Like the amount he uses like those types of like insulting words throughout the story is kind of like, it sure is something. But yeah, this is one of the five apostles, yeah.
いつか地の店長たちみたいな強くて優しい大人になりたいんだ。
だが祈ってるよ。大言霊神社の猿神様に。
それがせめてもの犠牲となった者たちへの贖罪に。
どうか私たちの居場所を、Kamitsubaki市を救ってくれ。
だったら残された者の務めとしてみんなの思いを背負って私は歌う。
Oh yeah, to explain this, the six staff members of Valis, in this cycle they got sacrificed in order to, as power sources for like this barrier thing to help protect the city, leaving only Haru behind. So yeah.
は？何してんの？ねえ、なんで彼を食ってんだよ。ごめん相棒、やっぱり私強くなれなかったみたいだ。この記憶は。
Haru shivers with a shout. Magical girl transformation number 4. Light engulfs her, changing her outfit into a garb resembling the shamans of old.
思い出したよ。久しぶりだね。
Are Haru and Rime related? They got the same hair? Also, man, I thought that Agni guy would be edgy and cool when I first saw him. He's just lame though. Yeah, and he's like, yeah. I think he's cooler in the anime though. He's definitely cooler in the anime. But in here, he's just like, he's just a major like asshole. Also, no, they're not related. Although, I think it's actually Kafu and Nime that are kind of implied to have more of a sister-like bond. Because they have like the same character designer in the first place. And they I don't know if you know this, but they have the same eyes. Maybe when we they show up again, you'll see that their eyes are like literally the exact same. But we still don't know if they're like actually sisters or something. They're at least like canonically they're not related, but there's like something there that kind of implicates that they're supposed to be closer than the rest of them. I thought since they had similar red and blue highlights, yeah. Although they're just yeah.
一人新しい仲間が増えてるみたいだけど。
Who's this one?
リンネここ、魔女の娘よ。よろしくね、はるちゃん。
ちなみに簡単に説明すると、私たちは死んで生き返ったんだよ。もう何度もそれを繰り返してる。
Right. So we came for you because we're trying to save Kamitsubaki City once and for all. What you just touched now is called a memory egg. An object that contains your memories of a previous cycle.
前の巡りの私、ちょっとすぐには信じがたい話だけど、でも君らが嘘を言っていないってことは不思議とわかる。だったらあの時とは同じ道をたどるわけにはいかない。
Chino must be so confused. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's after Haru says this that Chi, who's been staring at her with eyes wide as plates this whole time, finally finds her voice again.
何事だいハル。急に服装が変わったが。
おっと、店長たちにも状況を知ってもらった方がいいね。みんなちょっと来て。この卵に触れて。
One more girl to go? Yeah, one more. After we get all the Valis staff in on this.
何？この丸いのに触れればいいの？記憶の卵と言っていたが、これは一体？
Though obviously perplexed beyond belief, the 6 members of Valis touched the memory egg all the same, sending Haru's memories racing into them.
これって中華魔法について私たち自身が語ってる映像が見えたけど、誰にも話したことないのになんでこんな映像があるの？
To make a very long story short, those are Haru's memories from a past life. A past life where the 6 of you all sacrificed yourself to save Haru and the city.
私たちはそんな結末を変えたいんです。信じていただけますか？
An ever-shifting exchange of glances accompanied by an elongated pause ensues between the 10 of us, until Chi finally breaks the silence.
信じるよ。普通なら受け入れがたいだろうが、私たちはこの世に超常現象が存在することをずっと前から知っている。それにハルちゃんの前世の記憶ってのも作り事とは思えなかったしね。
リってもうっすら思い出せたなの。結界の動力源ってのになった時の気持ちを。前世の記憶は失われても思いは残るのかしらね。だとしたらララたちだってもうあんな結末は迎えたくない。ちょうどいい機会かもね。7年前に発言した私たちの不完全な魔法を今こそ生かす時が来たんだ。
Oh yeah, I guess like the more, also to explain things more, I don't know if I said this, but like basically almost all the main characters you see here are also virtual singers on YouTube and also do live performances. Although some of them have like graduated at this point in time, the main 5 are still active. But yeah, cameos, I guess it's kind of like that. But it's like more like they took their character designs or their characters and personalities and added them into this this lore, this world they're making. Yeah. So yeah, I guess you could think of it as like VTuber lore, but like really extended into this this visual novel game.
じゃあここからがチャンニナたちの本当の物語の始まりだね。転生からのデパーチャーだよ。
The staff of Valis seem more alive than ever before, now that they've been able to share their long-held secret with others. Hell, they sound like they're ready to take on a whole new army of Tesseractors.
よし、だったら早速動こうか。うかうかしてると復興家が来てバリスのみんなが拉致されちゃう。ひとまず今日は店を閉めて安全な場所に避難して。
承知した。だがこの場合はどこが安全だろ
う。一番街の海岸にいるリメちゃんって子のところに行くといいです。そこならテセラクターが来ても安心だし。
Right, what she said. Normally we've come with, but we've got to hurry up over to Area 3 before it's too late. There's another witchling there that needs our help.
問題はハルちゃんをどうするかよね。カフちゃんの空飛ぶ魔法でもそんなに多くは運べなさそうだし。
大丈夫、私にはバイクがある。カフちゃんが飛べるなら私はバイクでそれを追うよ。
I want to see that her in like her shaman fit riding the motorcycle. That would look cool. With everything settled, we set out for Area 3 while the staff of Valis races to Area 1. Man, Nima's papa coming home to a bunch of costume strangers in the apartment. I don't think they'll be in the apartment. I think they said they'll go out on the beach. But like still. It's like, what's going on here? All the while, I pray we'll make it in time to save Sekai. Yeah, I think Sekai is like the most troublesome one here. We first stop by the lake to pick up Sekai's memory egg. Once that's taken care of, we make a beeline for the Church of Isekai Salvation. Oh yeah. The church is shrouded by fog, much like it was back when we first arrived. The believers can be heard praying from within, probably in the middle of a service from the sounds of it.
ここに世界ちゃんって子がいるんだね。
うん。この教団の信仰対象として生き神みたいに祭り上げられてるの。しかもあと数日であの子は教団の儀式によって生贄に捧げられる。真の魔法の発言ってやつのために世界ちゃんは自分の死の運命を知りながら一人でその恐怖に耐えているんだ。
Does the church believe in traveling to our world? I don't think so. I don't think that's part of their beliefs. I think that one, traveling to our world, that's what is it? Much more advanced or much more secret kind of thing? Yeah.
何それひどい。すぐに助けないと。
It won't be that simple, unfortunately. Not when she's being guarded by dozens of adherents. Worse, they're all armed and have no qualms with killing. None in the least. And finally, my magic doesn't work on humans, so saving her proved to be hell last time. However, Haru only smirks after hearing that.
忘れたの？私の魔法は自己強化だよ。
Oh yeah, oh Haru!
テセラクター相手じゃ力不足だけど、人間相手なら十分。武装した京都くらい蹴散らしてあげるよ。
I heard isekai, so I immediately had some guesses. Oh! The reason why it's isekai, first because Sekai, as a virtual talent on YouTube.com, her name is Isekai Jocho. That's her full name, Isekai Jocho. And so that's the first reason why the name of the church is called Isekai Salvation. The second reason why it's called Isekai Salvation is the reason why it's stylized as two eyes, two capital I's. If we can look back. Hold on. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Isekai Salvation. Notice it's two capital I's because that's two. The two eyes represents the Roman numeral 2 because of the ancient legend that they worship in their church that the world was once destroyed before, but it was regenerated by Sophia, the witch of, or like their goddess Sophia. She regenerated the world, so they were living in what they refer to as like the second world after the first world was destroyed. So that's what isekai means. One, as a reference to Isekai Jocho. Two, because it's the second world. Two eyes, isekai. Yeah. Alright. Haru is gonna save the day. Yay! Oh right, of course. That's brilliant.
でしょ？それに私も許せないんだ。教団って奴らのことは。
Oh, she's got beef with them?
結界にしても儀式にしても誰かを犠牲にして望みを叶えるなんてそんなことがあっちゃいけない。
Ah, so they believe in the regeneration and also aren't technically wrong. Mm-hmm.
こんな非道を終わらせるためにも世界ちゃんって子を助けに行こう。
You're telling me.
ええ。
We burst into the church without further delay. There we find a high priest and adherents standing throughout the chapel. They turn to face the clamorous sound of the doors creaking open.
君たちは入信希望者かね。すまないが今祈りの儀の最中なのだ。気を改めてほしいのだが。
The head priest's knack for disguising himself as a virtuous man of the cloth is exactly the same as I remember it, but I'm having none of it this time. Wrong. we're here to put an end to your barbarities.
もう全部わかってるんだからね。あなたたちが出立の儀で先代の魔女様を殺し、世界ちゃんも殺そうとしていることは。
The air in the chapel instantly freezes over. Moments later, dark pallors cast themselves over the faces of the head priest and adherents as they tense up.
なるほど。どうやってかは知らないが、我らの秘密を知ってしまったようだな。次の出立の儀まであと7日。それを邪魔されるわけにはいかない。
魔女様のお耳に入る前に口を塞ぐほかなさそうね。
The head priest and adherents all group up like they did back when we blew the lid off their secret in Sekai's story. At least the statues look cool. Yeah, they do. Because in their legend, remember how I said there was like Sophia? There's another one, Noah, and like I think the reason they don't have heads is because there aren't any records of what they looked like, only what they did. So those are like the two figures they worship. But things won't go like they did last time. Not if I have anything to say about it. It's with that vow that I try to take a step forward, but then how to act before I can. And no hands. I wonder. I wonder. Yeah, I don't think they touched on that before. Maybe it's because of decay or something. I don't know.
じゃあ私も遠慮はしない。全員叩きのめさせてもらうよ。
Oh, how do awesome moments. A warm wind engulfs Haru as she says that, her magic at work for the first time in what's been a while for me. Now in hands, she sprints towards the members of the church before launching a ferocious kick their way. The sheer force of that kick blows the head priest away and knocks him to the ground like a bowling pin. Haru quickly turns her attention to the other adherents and gives them the same treatment with the fury of an ancient Norse berserker lost in the frenzy of battle. The localization is definitely interesting in this game, but at the very least, what I say is that you can tell it was very clearly made by humans and not AI.
すごいわね。常人じゃ誰も勝てないんじゃないかしら。
Yeah, she may be a very nice girl most of the time, but she really comes in clutch during jams like these.
ただこの教団には他にも世界ちゃんを守る人たちがいるの。魔法が使える女の子2人と人間に擬態したテセラクターが。
Suddenly, a voice resounds through the chapel before Kafu can even finish.
何事ですか?
I turn in shock to find none other than the very same Tesseractor Kafu was talking about, emerging from the back of the chapel. Accompanying him are Sekai, Aru, and Asu. Sekai, we're here to save you!
誰?
Sekai twitches when I call out to her. That's right. It's been so long that I almost forgot she was prone to getting frightened like this back when we first met.
魔女様、この方たちは？わからない。知らない？さては魔女様の力を狙う悪党だね。危険です、魔女様。お下がりください。
Aru places her fingers to her temple and scrunches her forehead.
去りなさい。悪しき者よ。
Followed by a shout reverberating through my head so loudly that it nearly rends my brain to pieces. I never realized Aru could use her telepathy as a weapon like this. The agonizing howl of her voice sends me straight to my knees. Animos then darts over to me and whispers in a low voice.
前の巡りの反省を生かし、早々に魔女様を救出しに来たのですか。しかし少々甘かったようですね。
It seems Animos was on high alert and ready for us, thanks to his memories of the previous cycles. Oh man, not again! Not again. He then lifts me by the neck much as he did in Sekai's story and starts squeezing hard enough to break it.
させないわ。
Those two girls' uniforms are beautiful. Yeah, they're also virtual singers on YouTube.com. Except Aru graduated, but Asu is still around. Only to be hit and frozen by a well-timed bullet from Koko. God, this is so good. Everyone is helping out this time.
あなたが人間に擬態したテセラクターね。
シバン街の魔女の娘ですか。
Animo's twists and turns in an attempt to break free himself, but his efforts prove fruitless. With his grip slackened, I fall to the ground, coughing and gasping for air. Wait, the apostles remember on their own. Yeah, because they're not killed or regenerated between cycles. They because they're not technically residents of Kamitsubaki City. They're outsiders who are trying to like interfere and make the witchlings turn into despair. So yeah, there was a scene last time where it showed them still hanging out in between the regenerations of each cycles and discussing like their plans. Kafu, bring me over to Sekai. No sooner has Kafu said this than that she grabbed my arm and fly me into the air. Sekai and her attendants all reel in shock when I land right in front of the former. There, I waste no time in taking out the memory egg and bringing it towards Sekai's hand, knowing I'll never get another shot after this. However, Aru and Asu quickly dart out their hands in an attempt to push it away and protect Sekai. As a result, all three of them end up touching the egg in unison, releasing a deluge of memories.
あまりに明白な死の運命が見えた。このままだとあなたたちは確実に死ぬ。
ご安心を。殺したりはしません。ですが彼の身に痛みを刻みつけてあげる。
This CG, they keep reusing this. They keep reusing this.
たとえ未来が絶望に満ちていても、一度くらいは希望に向かってかけてみたいの。この子の感情、嫌なものが見えない。すべてが優しさと温かさで満ちてる。私が説得してみます。念話の魔法で信徒全員に教団の真実を伝えましょう。初めて運命を変えられた。私は生きてていいんだね。
このハヤテは魔女様と出会ってからの7年間、常にあなたが絶望することを望んでいたのですが。
Not just 7 years ago, like several decades ago, actually. Huh.
ずっと磨き上げてきたこの歌声とともに、彼と一緒に未来をつかむために。
Oh yeah, Sekai, Isekai Jocho. She's my Kami Oshi of all time. In terms of VTubers and VSingers.
これか、絶望の未来。やっぱり運命は変えられないの。
Magical girl transformation 5! Woo! Yes! 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 The witchlings all remember now! Woo! Sekai's garments gradually transform into the outfit that garbed her when she awoke to her true magic. Meanwhile, Aru and Asu are similarly reeling in shock after witnessing those memories.
何？今見えた映像は見たこともない出来事なのに、私自身が経験したような。
Isekai Jocho is the one that made Doll of Lapis, right? That's correct. That's correct. I really love that song. Did you know of that song? You knew of that song before this, seemingly, right? Yeah. That's that was her that was released as her original song, composed by Harumaki Gohan. Yeah. Yes. No, that song is so good. That song is so good. I love it so much. Yes. So yeah, she has a bunch of other songs, and she's like, God, I love her so much. It's all thanks to this here memory egg, a literal crystallization of memories belonging to a sekai from a previous world. You were able to vicariously experience those memories because anyone with magical potential who touches it can see them.
記憶の卵。今のが前世の私の記憶。
I got it as an ad and it proceeded to take over my life for a while. The MV was beautiful. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a really good song. I'm really glad. I'm really glad. Yeah. So, yeah. It's the same one. Same Isekai Jocho that had this song is also the same one who has her character counterpart in this game. Actually awesome.
では、こういうことですか？魔女様も私もアスちゃんもみんな前世であなたに助けられて、そして根性においても今一度
Sekai is now my favorite. Good taste. I approve. I wholeheartedly approve. Yeah, if you like, hold on. Let me grab a link because these other two girls, Aru and Asu, although they as a duo unit have disbanded / graduated because of Aru herself graduating, I think you might like what they did as a duo unit. They had 2 albums with like very different kind of styles, both called Adam and Eve. So Adam is like more dark and focused on like sins and hell and stuff like that, and mainly has a kind of like an EDM type of thing. I didn't know duos were a thing. Oh yeah. And then Eve, which is like the outfits they have here in the game, is more focused on like heaven and kind of like, yeah, heavenly kind of themes. Yeah, I think you might like this. Let me just open my chat so I can send this real quick. If you want to save this link for later or take a look, this is one of the songs they did as a unit, as the 2 of them, Aru and Asu. Yeah. Yeah. So they have really nice songs. And I still really enjoy their stuff, even though they're not making anything anymore as the duo.
大正解。世界ちゃんだけじゃなくて、アルちゃんもアスちゃんも見過ごせなかったからね。
そんな急に言われても。あるね、どうしよう。この子たちと司祭様たちとどっちにつけばいいの？
Oh, Animos. Aru's eyes widen just as Animos finally frees himself from Coco's spell. Oh man. He instantly sprints towards us, face contorted with rage. Only to be sent to his knees by Aru's telepathic strike. Haru calls out to us not even a second later.
よし、教団の奴らを全員気絶させたよ。
Thanks, Haru. Come on, guys. Let's get out of here while we still can.
アルちゃんもアスちゃんも行こ
う。魔女様がそう言うなら。
We're saving everyone! We're saving everyone! Yay! We nod and race out of the chapel as one. Fortunately, the others don't come after us, not even Animos. He's probably concluded that pursuing us would be fruitless when up against our numbers. This red-haired twink ain't tough. All that choking the pro tag. For what? You can't beat the power of friendship now. You plant bastard.
それにしてもアルちゃん、さっきはよく 彼を信じてくれたね。いえ、私の魂にもかすかに残っていたようです。この方たちを信じようという思いが。
In any case, thank you guys so much. We never would have made it out of there without your help.
まああの前世の記憶が本当なら君には随分助けられたし。また仲良くなれたら嬉しいですね。
We all smile at each other as we sprint across the dimly lit path. It wasn't easy, but we managed to save all 5 witchlings in the end. Not only that, but they should be out of harm's way so long as we can regroup with everyone else back in Area 1. On that note though, Kafu can't carry everyone, and there's not enough room on Haru's motorcycle, so we end up calling a taxi. After it arrives, the 7 of us all head straight for Area 1. Kapu, Koko, and I via the skies, Haru and Sekai via her motorcycle, and Aru and Asu via the taxi. Oh, all Haru and Sekai riding together, that's cute. A whole bunch of people come into view when we finally approach the beach.
リメちゃんたちだ。よかった。無事。
でもなんか様子がおかしくない？
Confused, I take a closer look and realize Rime is deploying her barrier magic to protect Erika. Not too far from them is the staff of Valis, all facing off against Agni. It's Agni! So he chose to attack while we were away, did he?
あいつまたバリスのみんなを。
Flower Tesseractor and Witchling with floral theme. Do the other Witchlings match the themes with the other apostles? Boo! Boo! The botched haircut. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I feel like Agni is like a fire-breathing dragon thing. I think Haru, her music does have like a fiery aspect to it. So I think that matches up. Kafu and Laplace. I'm not sure, but Laplace has always appeared in fish form throughout like her earlier music videos and like her concerts and stuff. So he's always been there. It's like in some of the stories, they're companions. In others like this, they're like enemies. I think Regenerate is the only one where they're enemies. In all the other ones, they're companions. Haster. I'm actually not quite sure about the connection between Haster and Rime, but Haster has also appeared in fish form with Rime. Let's see. As for Koko and Kugo, yeah, Koko, like she has a what is it? Yeah, Kugel is kind of based off of it's a gun tesseractor, and one of Koko's songs is called "The Last Bullet," and also one of them is called I think the Hajimari no Jusei. I think it's called "Signal of the Beginning," but I think it could also be "Gunshot of the Beginning." She has the last bullet and the first bullet. Okay, but yeah. Haru and I race towards them like our lives depend on it. Once we're close enough, Haru enhances herself with her magic and kicks at Agni. Agni jumps back to evade Haru's rock-shattering kick. I seize the opportunity to slip over to Rime and Erika. Gun like a tank cannon, like a robot mech, or a literal gun you can hold. So I think in Koko's case... Oh yeah, in Koko's case, also as a character, apparently her likes include... She likes shooting at like gun ranges. So I think maybe like for her, it's a gun she can hold. But the corresponding Tesseractor / Apostle, Kugel, his is more of like a sniper type kind of gun. So yeah. You guys okay?
私は無事よ。リメちゃんが守ってくれたから。
でも敵はあのタトゥーの男だけじゃない。もう一人ハスターもいる。
Chills run down my spine. Judging from the fact I don't see him anywhere, and that he can instantly switch between his shadow and human forms, he must be in the former right now. But where? Where the hell is he?
気をつけて。後ろから来る。
Sekai must have seen something with her foresight magic. Oh man. Not the knife. It's with that thought. Oh, yeah. It's with that thought I turn around and find Hastur crawling out of the shadow behind me, raising a knife. It reminds me of when he stabbed me in the gut on this very beach lifetimes ago. But things are different now. I'm stronger than I was back then. I don't even need magic to fight back. I strike a fighting pose and ready the killer combo Haru taught me. Oh my god, I forgot. First, confuse him with 2 left jabs. Oh my god, I forgot. Oh my god. Next, lay him to a body blow once he's distracted. Oh my god. Me when I don't know. Is it at the up top again? Oh, okay, there we go. Now finish him with a 1-2 punch. Don't hold anything back. Hastur shouts as the might of my combo sends him flying. Are we beating up a kid? I guess it looks like that, huh? Yeah, we're just beating up kids who are threatening to destroy the whole world. Yeah, don't worry about it. Agni guffaws merrily upon seeing that.
やるじゃねえか小僧。ハスターを素手で制するたや。
最悪。こいつが武術使うなんて聞いてないし。
This is humiliating. No one told me he knew martial arts. Rip this guy. Hastur remains prone on the ground as he shifts into his shadow form and slinks on over to Agni. He then takes human form again and stares at us. Man, not these 2 assholes.
まあ、今日はほんの小手調べさ。君らも思ったよりやるみたいだし、ここから先は本腰を入れる。
今年の夏は暑くなりそうだな。楽しみにしてるぜ、てめえら。
Okay, bye. I want to hear the witchlings sing together. The rest of us all heave deep sighs of relief after we're sure the threat has passed. Wow, the entire cast is on the beach right now. Oh, that could have ended a whole lot worse. Honestly, I'm surprised they retreated so quickly. Was expecting all-out war myself.
カンナギの結界のおかげでまだ異能が発揮できないのかもね。結界が力を失うまでは時間があるはずだし、今日の時点では敵側も影形態になるくらいのことしかできないのかも。
それは可能性が高そうだね。前に私たちと戦った時も、ハスターは最後の戦いが始まるまで正体を表さなかったしさ。
うん、大丈夫。未来はまだ不確定だけど、みんながすぐに殺されたりはしなさそう。ということは、つまり。
Kafu glances around before looking at me with a glimmer in her eye, to which I respond with a smile. That's right, Kafu. They're here. They're all here. All 5 witchlings are in the same place, alive and well. This is the moment we've been waiting for. They've been depriving this moment for us for the entire game. And now we're finally here. All 5 of them together. Oh my god. All 5 of them together. Oh my god. Yippee. Yeah, another thing about this game is like, I think the audio mixing could be a bit better. But yeah. It's been a long time coming, and it wasn't easy. But we finally done it. We've taken our first step to changing fate. Yeah, yippee, yay, yippee. Two, kanjo, emotion. Yippee! Absolutely hope maxing. We now have the witchlings of Kamitsubaki City and most of their associates all together in one place. That makes 15 of us total.
それにしてもすごい数だね。上椿市にはこんなに魔法を使える人がいたんだ。
Oh wait, CL is not here. I know, right? And this isn't even all of them. There's still one more. A woman named CL Psyche who works for the RD. Literally, that's just what I was saying.
彼女は復興家特捜室の所属者だし、すぐに会うのは難しそうね。
これからどうする？そのシエルさんって人を探しに行く？
賛成だけど時間はかかると思う。私の魔法は居場所がわからない人を探すのには向いてないし。
アレネの魔法も一緒だね。会ったことがない人には声が届けられないんだよ。
申し訳ありません。
Oh, hey. Don't apologize. It's not your fault. Still, none of this changes the fact that we need to get in touch with CL. Question is, how? Suddenly, Adima's eyes light up as I'm pondering that quandary.
だったらパパに会うのが先決かも。
Oh, her dad. Your father? You mean Chief Tanioki?
うん。パパなら復興家とも関わりが深いし、この町の実質的な指導者でもある。シエルさんって人にも連絡がつけられると思う。それにテセラクターと戦うなら大人たちの協力も必要になるはず。
確かに。そうすればリメちゃんのお父さんが狙われるのも防げるしね。
Right, those are good points. Alright then, I'm all for it. So, how about it, Rime? Do you know where your father is?
今の時間ならきっとまだシバン街の研究所で働いてる。
Should Papa Tanioki be alright right now? Yeah, he should be. Because he only turned into like a Tesseractor towards the end of that story. And we're still like kind of in the beginning of the cycle right now, so. We all nod and follow Rime to Area 4. All of us? There we hurry on over to the Information Physics Research Facility. Fortunately, it's just as we're approaching it that Rime's father, Chief Seiji Tanioki, emerges from within.
Papa!
Rime! どうしてこんなところに？外に出てはダメだと言っただろ。家の中が一番安全。
待って、話を聞いて。家の中にいても問題は解決しない。むしろ私たちがやらなきゃならないんだよ。パパを苦しめる怪物を、テセラクターを倒すために。
なぜそのことを？
That Papa was very cute. Yes, Papa.
話せば長くなるし、信じられないこともあると思う。だけど聞いて。私たちがここまでに見てきた出来事を、上椿市で繰り返されてきた物語を。
And so it is that Rime fills her father in. Though Chief Tanioki was at a loss initially, Rime's desperate pleas and demonstration of her magic gradually won him over.
つまりリメ、こういうことか。
Please don't give him a heart attack.
お前を含め、ここにいる人たちは全員魔法使用者で、我々が把握していないところでテセラクターと戦ってきたと。
そう。でも彼とカフちゃんが言うには、私たちは何度もその戦いに敗れ、全滅しては蘇っていた。この町にかけられたフェノメノンという魔法によって、私もパパも他のすべての市民も死と再生を繰り返してきたんだよ。
Phenomenon? Like virtual witch? Phenomenon?
しかし魔法の存在については我々も認識していたが、フェノメノンとやらはさすがに信じがたい。そのような超越的魔法があり得るのか。
Chief Tanioki turns away from Rime his mind clearly warring with his desire to believe his daughter and his logic denying her words.
谷沖先生、お気持ちはわかりますが、信じるに足る証拠もございますよ。
あなたは
上椿学園教師、御堂エリカと申します。リメちゃんには先ほどテセラクターから守ってもらいました。この子たちの魔法は本物です。それに天体の位置を観測すれば、私たちが認識している年月と実際の年月に100年ほどの差異があるのは明らかです。
確かにそのような報告も部下から上がってはいましたが。
Oh.
ならばフェノメノンという現象はやはり実在するのでしょう。私も物理のとの端くれですので、自身の常識より実証を重んじます。
The way I'm hearing her say phenomenon to you again, Shola. That's really funny because if you translate it entirely to English, or phenomenon to you again, Shola, that translates to this phenomenon known as phenomenon. A little bit silly. Erika smiles sagely as she says that.
ちょっとなんかカフちゃんのお姉さんすごいわね。
でしょ？自慢のお姉ちゃんなの。
Oh yeah, the reason why Erika is her big sister, even though her name is Mido Erika, and then Kafu's name is Morisaki Kafu. It's because both of them lost their parents in the blackout 7 years ago, or 107 years ago, however you want to look at it. And so they stuck together ever since. I smile too when I hear the pride in Kafu's voice. It's times like these where it truly is reassuring to have an adult on our side. Shortly thereafter, Chief Tanioki's lips curl into a smile of his own, albeit self-deprecating in nature.
御堂先生、あなたの言う通りですね。実証もさることながら、まずは娘を信じるべきか。
It's like chai tea. Chai means tea, so it's just tea. So true.
ではリメ、確かなのだな。このままでは今から10日後に2度目のブラックアウトが発生して、上椿市は滅亡すると。
そう。今回が最後のチャンスらしいの。次に町が滅びたら、もうフェノメノンは起きない。私たちはその運命を変えたい。お願い、パパ。力を貸して。
Chief Tanioki hesitates for a moment after hearing his daughter plead like she never has before, then nods, eyes gleaming with resolve.
わかった。我ら情報物理学研究所のみならず、復興家にも呼びかけ、市の総力を挙げて協力しよう。
Yippee!
ありがとう、パパ。
さて、忙しくなるな。
Looks like things are about to get busy!
早速私は関係各位に固執をかけ、今後の体制を整える。君たちはもう遅いし、それぞれの家で休んだ方がいい。
We'd love to, honest. But not only do we all live in different places all across the city, it's also likely the Tesseractors will be waiting there to ambush us if we go back to any of them.
お、そうか。ならば復興家に頼んで、0番街の団地に君たち全員分の部屋を用意しよう。
Yay! Yeah, very good to have all the officials of Kamitsubaki City on our side now.
0番街は結界機動点の塔があり、結界の効果がとりわけ強い。
Oh, I see. That does sound rather safe. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir.
何？礼を言いたいのはこちらの方だよ。魔法使用者の中でもテセラクターを倒せる者は極めて稀だ。どうかその力で娘を、いや、市民たちを守ってあげてくれ。
I can do nothing but nod when faced with such an excuse me. When faced with such an earnest request. We spend some time afterwards trading information with Chief Tanioki. Furthermore, we ask him to do several things for us, like keeping the RD from taking Valis' staff away and ensuring CL's safety. Finally, he provides me with a tourist visa courtesy of the RD, upon which we part ways with him. The rest of us stop for dinner on the way to the apartment complex in Area Zero. Party for 15. It's the dead of night by the time we finish and reach our destination.
まずは全部うまくいったね。初日でここまで来られるなんて今までにない快挙だよ。
だね。パパも今回は大丈夫そうだし。
Let me save my game. Who up saving the game?
それにリメちゃんのお父さんが復興化を抑えてくれるならバリスのみんなも拉致されずに済みそうだしね。
アルちゃんとアスちゃんの安全も確保できた。あの子たちも大切だから。
この調子でいけば本当に運命を変えられるかもね。
You said it. We'll save the city. No, our world if it's the last thing we do. Everyone whoops loudly.
今の少年を構成しているものは悪意ではなく、カフ様たちを救おうという意志。しかしその願いが果たされたとき、彼を構成するものはなくなる。つまり、5人の魔女の娘と上椿氏が救われたとき、少年はこの世界から消滅するのです。
Oh yeah. I know. And I've made my peace with that. We can change Kamitsubaki City's fate, but we can't change that I'll fade away from its streets afterwards. There's no need for me to tell anyone else about that, though. It'd only upset them and hurt our chances of winning, after all. Don't worry, Kafu. I'll keep my promise. I think back to the first oath that we made. That is to say, our vow to wipe out the Tesseractors and save Kamitsubaki. I reaffirm that promise to myself as I say goodnight to everyone and return to my apartment. After I fell asleep, I met with a bizarre dream. Dream? Oh, it's the same one I had on my first night in this city. So the boy we're possessing is disappearing after this. Yeah. Once we save everyone and everything, he'll have completed his reason for existence and disappear. In it, I'm wandering Kamitsubaki City's streets all by myself during the blackout. I check my hands to find they're stained black. Wait. Is this a memory of mine from back when I was a nameless Tesseractor? That would certainly make sense based on everything I know now, at least. It'd also explain why I had this dream the first time. Eh?
自らの使命を果たせ。命も未来も真実も勝ち取らなければ得られないのだから。
This is interesting. All the Tesseractors talk about that they have like a duty to fulfill, which is presumably destroying Kamitsubaki City once and for all. That enigmatic voice resounding through my head calls forth violent impulses that compel me to destroy. They rage through me like an unstoppable inferno as I wander around, and eventually spot Kafu. Laplace is there beside her, getting ready to attack her, maybe? Eh? However, he defies my expectations by instead charging me. He then opens his jaws before I even get a chance to counterattack. Yeah, what was the deal with Laplace teaming up with the witchlings before? No, I think he explained that because he wanted to team up with them and then to betray them to invoke as much despair as possible. I think that's what he said. Oh. It's then that I wake up. I wipe off the bone-chilling sweat coating me from head to toe as I catch my breath. What the hell was that dream all about? Assuming that really was a memory from when I was a Tesseractor, does that mean Laplace was initially trying to protect Kafu? But if so, why is he our enemy now? His portrayal there doesn't add up with what should be his mission to turn Kafu into a Tesseractor, that's for sure. So maybe it really was just a dream then. I continue to ponder the matter over breakfast of rationed bread until I hear a voice at the door. Wait, really? Okay then, I'll be right there. I slay down the rest of my bread with a glass of milk after answering. Maybe I really am a sleepyhead, just like Rime once said. Enough to keep triggering this same old song and dance between me and Kafu, that is. That thought elicits a self-deprecating smile from me as I get dressed and finally leave the apartment. Everyone's waiting there, just like... Oh, everyone's in casual clothes now. That means the 5 witchlings. The other mages. And Erika. Were they there this whole time? I guess we were the last to wake up. Good, thanks. Huh. So you're all going out in casual clothes, not your witch outfits.
暑いから着替えたのよ。私たちが望めば、服装はいつでも変えられるみたい。こんな風にね。
Okay, that's a funny demonstration. Coco's clothes change into her witch garb in a flash, then immediately reform back into her casual outfit.
この服はフラグメントでできているようでね。私たちの思いと魔力に反応して、装いが変わるのよ。
Oh, I see. So that's why they appear whenever your magic evolves. Anyway, what are you all doing here, and so early at that?
さっきパパから迎えをよこすので団地前に集まってくれ。
Yo,
連絡が来たの。
we got the witchling mobile. We got the witchling mobile now.
それで私たちも外に出てきたんだけど、迎えってなんだろう。
あれじゃない？
I glance where Sekai is pointing to find a bus pulling in right in front of the apartment complex. The driver then calls out to us through the speaker.
谷沖室長から指示を受けてまいりました。皆様、お乗りください。情報物理学研究所にお連れします。
Yippee!
室長たちがお待ちですので。
We got our witchmobile. Well, guess that answers Haru's question. We all look at each other and board the bus. It takes off shortly thereafter and cruises down sunlit roads before arriving in Area 4. There, we get off at the aforementioned research facility and enter the building. We're then taken to one of the laboratories in the basement.
おはよう、諸君。これで市内の魔法使用者とその関係者が全員揃ったことになるね。
Where we find a whole bunch of familiar faces from past cycles waiting for us in addition to Chief Tanioki. For starters, there's Mr. Araki, Miss Yano, and even members of the ARGF, armed with machine guns standing behind that pair. Next are the 4 members of the Eye of the Storm, who I can only imagine were released legally from prison this time. Following them are Mr. Hizaki, Haru's street musician pal, and Detective Saijo. And last but not least is the one we've been looking for since yesterday, CL. Speaking of which, she sprints over to us the moment we stroll in.
なんというか、お久しぶりです。
Wait, you mean you remember us?
はい。昨夜、特捜室の上司を通じて、もろもろ連絡を受けまして、すぐに芝街に向かって、自分の記憶の卵を探してみたんです。
前の巡りってことは、私のことは覚えてないのね。
あ、いえいえ。前の巡りでも自分の記憶の卵を見ていましたから、ココさんのことも覚えています。
Oh, I love that, like, memory eggs within memory eggs carry over. That's convenient and fun.
三巡分の記憶が混ざって少し混乱しますけど、でも今回は別の未来を目指したいと思います。
頼もしいわ。今回もよろしくね。
CL nods resolutely. It seems coming back from the dead over and over has reforged her into sterner stuff as well. Very nice. Yippee. Yeah, she used to be very she's very gentle, and I think she was very fragile and emotional before. I think, well, she's still emotional. How do I put it? Not necessarily like emotional in the sense that I know she was very prone to crying in the first cycle we met her, I think. But any further musings on my part are interrupted by Chief Tanioki speaking up.
こういう話は街中で公然と話せる内容ではないのでね。関係者全員にここに集まってもらったよ。
I'm assuming kept in the loop is a phrase only in the English version, but haha, loop.
魔法やテセラクターなどに関する知識とここまでの経緯はすでにみんなにも説明しておいた。本来は機密事項だが状況が状況だ。その上で今後について相談したいのだがよろしいだろうか。
Yes, of course. Chief Tanioki scans everyone's faces and takes a deep breath in response.
まず知性を持つテセラクターの基本行動原理が5人の魔女の娘を絶望させることであるならその関係者の安全を確保するのが最重要なので当面御堂先生をはじめとした非戦闘員の方々は我らと復興課が警護する。
Oh, thank you so much. I admit, the logistics of trying to protect them all on our own was looking really daunting to me.
だが守るだけでは勝てない。ただ手をこまねいていては9日後にブラックアウトが発生し全てが終わる。そこでまずは可能な限りの情報を集めたい。我々がこれまで収集してきた記憶の卵を使ってね。
Ooh, yay. It's with those words that Mr. Araki pulls off a cloth covering something behind him, revealing dozens of memory eggs all lined up in rows. Holy shit. These are all memory eggs?
実は一番街の地下には我々が発見した記憶の卵の保管庫があるのだが、おそらく君たちが未発見のものや他の魔法使用者のものもあるだろう。まずはこれらを一通り見てくれ。
Yes, sir. We do as Chief Tanioki suggests and start reviewing the eggs one after another. Ooh. When we do, we find one we've never seen before. Memories belonging to people such as Valis' staff, Adu Asu, and even CL.
つまりこういうことかい？私たちが結界の動力源にならないと。
Memory eggs are excluded from regeneration. Yes. Memory eggs are persistent. So after a cycle, the people who die will leave behind a memory egg from that cycle. Yes, I guess anything unchanged is not regenerated. I guess that's kind of interesting to see if they've been collecting memory eggs across different cycles. Then like each time they restart, they go to their vault and they're like, huh, there's more memory eggs here than we previously recorded, but whatever. Oh no. This is from a cycle where Sekai got turned into a Tesseractor, huh?
はやて、アルネに何をしたの？
ごめんなさい、課長。自分たちがもっと早くたどり着いていれば、あなたも助けられたかもしれないのに。
なるほど。これが私たちの前世の記憶か。春のものと一致するね。
私とアルネーノもだよ。私たち前世じゃあんなことしてたんだね。
It seems Valis' staff regained their memories of one of their previous lives, as did Asu and Aru.
パパたちはこの記憶の卵を見たの？
いや、記憶の卵の読み取りができるのは魔法使用者だけだ。しかし、サイキシエル特捜室員からそれぞれの内容は聞いている。その上で君たちの意見を聞かせてほしい。滅亡の未来を回避するためには何をするべきだろうか。
We all look at each other after he poses that question. We're the ones with the most information in the city, so it's us to pave the way forward if Kamitsubaki's to survive. Why don't we start by reviewing the facts first? Today is July 22nd. The barrier is scheduled to hold out for another 9 days, so we should be relatively safe if we stay within it until then.
でも今までのやり方をなぞるだけでは結末はきっと悲劇に終わる。私の未来史によれば上椿氏の運命は今のところこの状態だから。
No sooner has Sekai said that than does the world before my eyes change. It shifts into a now familiar sight. Kamitsubaki in ruins, streets and buildings reduced to mere rubble. A commotion suggesting everyone else is seeing the same thing erupts around me, with fear bleeding into Haru's voice in particular. I've seen something similar to this, coincidentally. There's a thing at SCP called the Anti-Memetics Division, where their whole job is to deal with SCPs that can erase/prevent memories of the entity and etc. Ooh, interesting.
これが世界ちゃんの魔法？こんな未来が訪れるってこと？
このままいけばそうなるけど、未来は変えられる。滅亡の原因を取り除くことができれば。
Oh?
問題はその原因が何かってことだね。そもそもブラックアウトってどうして起こるの？
私が知る限りでは始祖と呼ばれるテセラクターが起こしているみたい。ただどうしてどの巡りでも7月31日の夕方に起こるのか、そして始祖はどんな姿をしているのか、そういうことまではわからないわ。
So basically, fighting against a monster you can't remember. Interesting.
そうか。私たちもテセラクターには随分詳しくなったと思ってたけど、まだわからないこともあるね。
Sekai nods, then deactivates her magic. I take a look around to make sure I'm truly back in the lab again, before turning to Chief Tanioki. Chief Tanioki, I'll admit we don't have a solid idea of how we're going to change the future yet. But seeing CL's memory egg has reminded me that there's someone out there who might. Eh? Oh.
それは?
The RD chief. It's possible she can tell us more about the progenitor too. Mr. Araki suddenly leans forward when he hears that.
復興課長ですって？あの方は7年前にテセラクターに破壊されたのでは？
That's what everyone believed. But she's actually alive and well in a facility beneath Area 6. We found her there in previous cycles. And while she's always had trouble speaking due to the damage she suffered at the hands of Tesseractors, it's still highly likely she'll know things we don't.
なんと、そんなことが。
Did you meet her in game? Yes, we did. We met her last cycle, and we also met her in Coco cycle. Yeah, the bird. The bird.
よかった。あえて課長代理を名乗り続け、彼女の席を残しておいた甲斐がありました。
Considering Araki was one of the RD's founding members, it's only natural that he probably knew the RD chief personally. Chief Tanioki seems pleased by the revelation of her survival as well.
それは朗報だな。凄まじい情報処理能力を持つ彼女が生きているなら、強力な助けになってくれるだろう。だが6番街は7年前からテセラクターの支配領域だ。隣接する5番街も結界の効果が切れていて、激戦区を通っての旅路となるが、復興課長救出隊のメンバーはどういった人選が最適だろうか。
Ooh, rescuing the RD chief. This reminds me of when there was a mission just like this in Kamitsubaki City narrative. Just the witchlings and I, probably. I think just the witchlings and I would be best.
君たちだけかね。敵の支配領域を踏破するのに、それは少々危険では。
No, we're already experienced with fighting Tesseractors, and it'll be easier to fight without needing to protect anyone. Besides, it'll probably take some time to rescue the RD chief, so there's a chance non-combatants in this room will be attacked while we're away. Which is why I want the other mages to stay here with them, to ensure they have as much protection as possible should it come to that. Chi nods in response.
承知した。私たちバリス6名は広報部隊として一般人の守護に回ろう。昨夜海岸でアグニたちと戦った際は私たちでも互角に渡り合えたしね。結界により異能が封じられてるうちはいかに5人の少年といえど常人とさして変わらないようだ。 重化の魔法があれば余裕で対抗できる。
イッピー。
もっとも昨夜の戦いを見るに、彼らの鍵形態になる能力だけは結界内でも使えるようだけど、今回は武装復興会員や台風眼の人たちもいるしね。みんなで力を合わせればなんとかなるはずよ。
Mew turns to Shigaraki and his henchmen.
おうよ。テセラクターってのがもののけの類だとしても、人の姿をしてるうちは普通の悪党と変わらねえ。そういう連中の相手は慣れてる。ダンビラとチャカさえありゃ、わしらも。
Ooh, I like Mew's voice too. Yeah, her voice is really nice.
武器は我らが提供します。7年も監獄に幽閉してしまった埋め合わせになるとは思いませんが、台風眼の方々には最大限便宜を図りたいと思います。
確かに7年は長すぎたかな。事情聞きゃあんたの立場もわからんでもね。
ああ、要するに俺らも復興家もこの町を守りてえって気持ちは一緒だったわけだろ。
ここで俺たちがいがみ合っては、町を守るために身を捧げたカンナギの子たちにも申し訳が立たんしな。ま、そういうこった。台風眼一同及ばずながら力になるぜ。
Thank you so much. There's nothing more reassuring than knowing we'll have your support as well. We've already seen from Haru's story that both the Eye of the Storm and ARDF are veterans at fighting humans, meaning they and the Staff of Valis should be more than enough to send the 5 apostles running, even if all 5 of them attack together.
確かに守りはバッチリそうだけど、それでも敵が襲撃してきた時はどうする？以前アグリは
Thanks, Grandpa. Thank you, Grandpa.
無理やり結界を中和して不可解空間を展開した。あんな捨て身の技を使われたらまずいよ。
Crap, I didn't even consider that. And come to think of it, it seemed like Laplace could also use his superpowers while in the barrier. Only for a little while, granted, but that'll be all the time he needs.
私が残って護衛につく？私の凍結魔法なら敵が異能を使ってきても対抗できると思うけど。
でもそうなると救出隊は戦力が減って福岡町の救出にますます時間がかかるよね。
The more we discuss these issues, the more I feel ourselves getting caught between a rock and a hard place.
じゃあ敵が異能を使っての襲撃に来たら自分の魔法で皆さんを逃がします。
Thank you, CL, always coming in clutch with her teleportation magic. Although she calls it window porting because her portals are windows.
自分の転移窓なら
See, what did I just say? Window porting.
させられますし移動距離は最大15メートルと短いですけど連続使用には自信があります。
That's true. You did put that trick to pretty good use to get us out of some real tight spots during that one cycle in Area 5.
です。不可解空間からは脱出できないのが弱点ですが、それが展開されるときには必ず周囲にノイズが現れますし。
Port my witchlings to Windows PC? I guess that's why they're called virtual witch phenomenon.
それを見逃さず、不可解空間が完成する前に脱出すれば大丈夫。絶対に皆さんを逃がしてみせますから。
グッドアイデアだと思うけれど、逃げた先に敵が追いかけてきたら、何度も転移を繰り返しては、あなたの魔力もいずれ尽きるでしょ。
CL grimaces in response, but fortunately Adu steps in to throw her a bone.
では、もしも敵が襲撃に来たら、私が即座に皆様をお呼びします。私の念話の魔法なら、皆様が町のどこにいようと確実に連絡できますので。
Ooh, okay, yeah. Oh, smart thinking. Then we can hurry on back to you guys as soon as you get word to us. And once we catch up, we can intercept the enemy while they're still chasing after you and defeat them all in one fell swoop. That's brilliant, Adu.
いえ、自分の魔法がお役に立てそうで何よりです。本当はずっとこの力を人を救うために使いたかったんです。信徒の説得なんかじゃなくて。
Adu's voice teems with evident regret for her past actions. Asu must have picked up on it too, seeing as her brow just furrowed.
だったら私も頑張らなきゃね。人の感情がオーラみたいに見える感情詞の魔法を使ってさ。
Oh yeah,
Yay. Huh? How so exactly?
昨べ海岸での戦いで気づいたんだけどね、私の魔法ってテセラクターが鍵形態になってる時でも有効みたいなんだ。
Ooh, yeah, that's handy. Everyone's like, oh yeah, don't worry, leave it to me. When we... Literally, power of friendship. Let's go.
敵が鍵形態でこっそり動いていてもオーラはダダ漏れで私の目には丸見え。奇襲対策もバッチリだよ。
すごい、アスちゃん。感情詞にそんな使い方が。
You're telling me. I'm sure they'll be able to hold out against the Tesseractors with abilities like hers, Aru's, and CL's. The adults look upon us with admiration as we work out our plans.
素晴らしいな。君たちの魔法と発想力はまだおぼろげながら勝利の道が見えてきたようだ。
Yippee! Best teammates for a group project. Yes, yes.
では部隊編成はその形で、滞在者君と魔女の娘5名は復興課長救出隊、残りは後方部隊として敵の強襲に備えよう。
相互連絡は電話以外にも復興化専用の通信アプリを併用しましょう。皆さんのスマホにインストールします。また道中のセキュリティゲートなどを通れるよう皆さんの市民票に最上位のセキュリティ権限を付与します。すいませんがスマホと市民票をお預けください。
Okay, thank you, Araki-san. Got it. We'll set out as soon as that's done then. Mr. Araki gets to work on our phones and IDs after we hand them over as he asked. Seconds later, Chief Tanioki speaks up.
作業には少し時間がかかりそうだ。その間に話したい人がいたら話しておくといい。
Let me save.
もちろん戦いに備え体を休めるもよしだ。自由に過ごしてほしい。
Alright, thank you. Not only will I likely not have many more chances to talk freely with everyone after this, but there's also some faces I haven't spoken with in a while, so I should take Chief Tanioki's advice. So with that thought, and I look around and ponder who I should talk to first. Ooh. Let's see. Talk with the witchlings. That's a lot of boxes, it sure is.
でも多分私たちなら。
そうだね。今は私たちは体を休めることに集中したいかな。
でも十分みんなと話せたかなと思ったら
いやー少年、なんだか物々しい状況だね。ここにいる全員が魔女の娘かその関係者だってすごいね。君は全員知ってるの？
Yeah, though they've all died before in previous cycles. And that includes you too, Erika. But I've had enough of that. I don't want to lose any of you ever again. Especially not this time.
そう、心配してくれてたんだね。
Erika looks deep into my eyes with a warm look in her own.
ねえ少年、私にとって君はほとんど初対面だけど、君がいい子だってことはわかるよ。その言葉に嘘がないことも、本気でみんなを助けようとしてることも。だったら私たちもその思いに応える。魔法は使えないけど、知恵とチームワークで生き延びてみせる。
The indomitable human will.
だから君は安心して自分のやるべきことに集中して。そうすればきっと全部うまくいくからさ。
Erika, thank you so much. You've given me the courage I needed. Erika smiles upon hearing that. She really is every bit the gentle soul I thought she was the first time we met. And that's exactly why I'm determined to save her from her untimely fate. She'll never die on my watch again. Talk with Chief Tanioki.
リメから聞いたよ。幾度目かの巡りでは私はテセラクターと化し君に撃たれたのだな。
Yes, it's true. Forgive me, but there was just no other way to protect Rime.
いや、君を責めているのではない。むしろ称賛しているのだ。ブラックアウトから7年。テセラクターを倒せるほどの魔法の使い手はついに一人も現れなかった。だがそれがついに現れた。しかも知人が目の前で怪物化してもこの世界の元凶を知っても 絶望しない心の持ち主。君こそが希望なのかもしれん。我々がついになり得なかった上椿市を救う希望だとな。
I'm so glad to see Chief Tanioki on our side. Papa Tanioki on our side. What? Oh no, you're giving me far too much credit. I never could have thought like that if it hadn't been for you and everyone else here keeping the city safe for as long as you did. Believe me, it's no exaggeration to say that Kamitsubaki would have been long lost ago without your efforts, long before I could have ever stepped in. Papa Tanioki is so polite. Yeah. He's very nice in this cycle when he's not being overprotective over Rime by locking her in her room. Literally, there was like, it got so severe that he quite literally chained her with like a really heavy chain in her room, and we had to do like this whole like sequence to like break the chain out. Oh my god. But yeah, glad he is here.
我ら一人一人は力なき存在であっても、より集まれば大きな力になる。そう信じられる気がしたよ。
Let's see, let's talk with Araki.
滞在者君、谷岡室長から伺いましたが、テセラクターと戦う力をお持ちのようですね。なのに私はそれを知らず、過去の巡りでは君にひどい仕打ちをしてしまったようです。そればかりか、浅主さんと森崎さんにも、ワリスや台風岩の方々にも。
You mean back in Haru's story? Please don't punish yourself for that. In the end, you still sacrificed yourself in that very cycle to save us back when Agni had us up against the wall. And I can't bring myself to blame you either, knowing you've been trying your hardest to defend the city in any way you can find.
そう言っていただけると少しだけ救われますが、別の巡りであろうと私の罪は罪です。ここからは全力で君と魔女の娘たちをサポートします。それが私の贖罪です。
Thank you, Araki-san. Talk with Yano.
はじめまして、滞在者さん。復興家の矢野です。お話はいろいろ伺ってます。って、はじめましてじゃないんですよね。過去の巡りで会ったことがあるとか。
Don't worry about it. Oh, yes, we have. Actually, you were the one who helped me get settled into the city on my first day here. Not only that, but you were coordinating with the RD over the radio in the last cycle all the way until your final moments. I'll never forget how you begged me and Kafu to save the city either.
ほほう、私にしてはかっこいい死に方したんですね。でも、あんまり気負わなくてもいいですよ。
Sounds like I went out in style that time. Okay, thank you.
その時はノリで言っちゃったんだろうけど、町の命運とかそんな大きな責任をあなたたちにかぶせたくはないし、お互い自分がやれることをやるだけやってみる。そしてダメなら諦める。そんな感じで言ってみましょう。
Well, you've sure got a lot of guts, huh? But thanks. I feel a lot better after hearing all of that. Next, talk with Valis.
少年、遅ればせながらありがとう。先ほどの記憶の卵で思い出したが、かつて君は春と一緒に私たちを救いに来てくれたのだね。
What? Oh, no. If anything, it's you guys I should be thanking. You were all so much help to me thanks to... You were all so much help to me and Kafu from start to finish.
お世話できてたかしら。確かに結界の再構築については貢献できたと思うけど。
あれだけ覚悟決めて人柱になったのに、最後はバッドエンドだったなんてね。やってくれるじゃん、テセラクターのやつら。
Blown to kingdom come? I don't think I've heard that phrase before. Don't know if this was answered before, but are the Valis girls a group? Yes, they were. They were. 2 of their members have graduated and the remaining 4 have moved on to as soloists. Only recently though. But yes, they have a very large discography as a group. So you can still look them up and see their amazing stuff. They're honestly, I still believe they are the best dancers in Kamitsubaki Studio. Like their dancing is like really cool. Funny, I was just thinking about that actually. I mean, how recreating the barrier seems to do nothing to stop the blackout from happening on the 31st, that is.
だったらまたララたちが人柱になっても結果は同じでしょうね。テセラクターってのはつくづくたちの悪い連中だわ。
つまりなんとかして悪い奴らを全部やっつけなきゃなんだね。それってだいぶ難しそうだけど。
That does remind me. There is like a fan resource site about Kamitsubaki Studio as a whole. I think, yeah, this is it. This is the fan site. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on here. So you can see like the different artists that are part of Kamitsubaki Studio. They're a VTuber studio. In general, they're a music studio because they also have non-VTubers on there. They have other like Vocaloid producers, other types of singers, utaites. But their main thing that they're most known for is that they produce these VTubers and mainly virtual singers. So yes, there are some more VSingers that exist in their studio that aren't in this game because they debuted after the game, or they debuted after the or they haven't debuted around the time the game was in development. So is this a promo game or visual novel? In a sense it is. But also at the same time, the director or like the leader, the executive producer of Kamitsubaki Studio has had this passion that he wants to tell this story about Kamitsubaki. Like storytelling is like one of his passions. So he wanted to tell a story with the music of Kamitsubaki. So that this is part of that. So I think it's less to say of like a promo just for getting into the artist. Surely it's part of that, but also it should be seen as kind of a core part of the story that they wanted to tell. Because this is the most comprehensive story so far. Story experience so far. Out of everything that they've released in Kamitsubaki. Got it. Story heavy, story focused games are my bread and butter. Yes, yes, yes. Very good, very good. Yeah.
まあきっとなんとかなるよ。まずはそう信じなきゃ何も始まらないもんね。
Alright, talk with Alice. Talk with Adu and Asu.
こんにちは。
いや、昨日はお世話になったね。
Huh? Hey, what's wrong? You guys seem like you're really down in the dumps right now. Especially you, Asu.
いや、さっきの自分の記憶の卵を見て、前世のあれこれを完全に思い出しちゃってさ。ごめんね。私はあんなに君に辛く当たってたのに助けてくれたんだね。アネモスにさらわれた後とかも。
Whoa. Hey, there's nothing to apologize for. I mean, of course you treat me like that. You are only trying to keep Sekai safe.
そう？めちゃくちゃいいやつだね、君って。せめてものお返しとして、ここからは私たちが君を手助けするよ。
Yeah, the thing with Adu and Asu, they were a duo before, but Adu graduated, and but there's a new talent who debuted, Bema, who is now Asu's current partner, or current, counterpart. Initially, I think from like their manager, the manager of these three, initially they said that they were supposed to be a trio actually, but since Aru graduated, the plans had to change a little bit. So yeah. It's a thing following VTubers or just any talents in general or anything in general. Sometimes things end, sometimes things change, and you have to learn to accept it and move on. But at the very least, what they created and what they left behind will still exist no matter what. Like this game, or like the music they've released before.
だからお願い、魔女様を。
どうか世界ちゃんを守ってくださいませ。
Of course. I swear I'll defend your friend with my life. Talk with CL.
私は今回はどうすれば。
Hmm? What's the matter, CL? Is something bugging you?
あ、いえいえ。記憶の卵で見た過去の巡りの結末が気になってまして。
The way she died bothers her?
自分って前世もその前も皆さんを守って死ぬ役回りだったんですよね。
Yes, and we owe you so much for that. We never would have survived if it weren't for you. Aoi said.
それは自分でも誇らしいんですけど、今回もそれだったらさすがにちょっと嫌かなって。
Hold on, I think I need to clean my glasses. Yeah, my invisible glasses. I need to clean them. Yeah. I think I made a YouTube short once about how absolutely terrible my vision is without my glasses. It's a little bit funny. It's a little bit funny. You got those lens wipes? Yeah, yeah. Actually, let me check. Maybe it's my eye itself. Hold on. To wipe my eyes. I think I'm okay, yeah.
だから後方支援担当になったのは安心ですけど、前線に出る皆さんを助けたい気持ちもあるし、どうすればいいでしょう。
Don't get down on yourself. You've done more than enough. The whole time we have this final chance is because of all the times you saved us before. We'll fight your share out there too to repay you for everything. So please, allow yourself to prioritize your own safety this time around.
優しい。記憶の卵で見た通り、あなたはいい人ですね。わかりました。今回は自分の役目を頑張ります。
Alright, talk with Eye of the Storm. So, you and the others were released from jail, huh, Mr. Shigaraki? Low-key, I forgot what they were in jail for.
その様子だと、坊主はわしらのことを知ってるようだな。
Thanks, Grandpa.
そう。昨夜遅くに復興家の手で釈放された。なんでも今はこの町の危機で、わしらの手も借りてえとか言ってよ。
たく、7年も投獄しといて虫がいい話だよな。テセラクターだの、フェノメノンだの、いろいろ説明されたけどよくわかんねえし。
Phenomenon. The way he said that.
俺らが何度も死んだり生き返ったりしてるって、さすがに話がぶっ飛びすぎだぜ。おとぎ話じゃねえんだから。
だが、復興家が俺らを釈放した以上、異常事態が起きていることは間違いないのだろう。
They look like they'd commit anti-Tesseractor government funds related tax fraud.
ま、そういうことだ。正直話は半分ほどしか飲み込めてねえが、この町がやばいってんなら手を貸そう。
Now the thing is, because it's been such a long time since I played Haru's story, I don't exactly remember the exact details of what was going on with these guys.
わしらに何ができるかわからんが、頼れるところは頼ってくれや。
Thank you. I'll be sure to take you up on that. Talk with Hizaki and Saijul.
やあ、君がハルちゃんの友達かい？ 彼女から電話で話は聞いたよ。
なんだかよくわからんけど、俺らもテセラクターってのに狙われる可能性があるらしいな。
Yes, especially you in particular, since it's possible you could uncover some of their secrets being a detective and all. In fact, you got so close to the truth in a previous cycle that a Tesseractor named Agni killed you, apparently.
はあ、しがない探偵の俺がね。自分の調査力も捨てたもんじゃねえな。
Well, that's an interesting way to look at it.
僕も友達として誇らしいや。僕らは戦いには役立てそうにないけど、保護してもらったお礼として全力で応援するよ。
Suddenly, Mr. Araki calls out to everyone. Huh? I didn't get to
お待たせ
talk.
しました。皆さんのスマホと市民票に緊急通信アプリと
Hold on, I didn't-
最上位セキュリティ権限を付与できました。
Hold on, I didn't finish. Hold on, I didn't finish. I didn't finish.
おはよう、諸君。
I didn't finish. Hold up. Talk with the ARDF members. Excuse me, but who are you people, if I may ask? Poor Sigel. Is he actually poor too? I don't think so.
は、上椿市復興課武装警備隊属将荒木課長代理に命ぜられ、魔法使用者の方々には大きく劣りますが、我々もわずかながらテセラクターに抗戦することが可能です。
What? But how? I thought you needed magic to stand against them.
ブラックアウトから7年の間に復興課もいくつか対テセラクター用の装備を開発したのです。フラグメント結晶射出銃や局所結界発生装置など。
Sounds awesome.
それらを駆使して市民の皆様をお守りします。
We feel very safe while you're pointing, while your character sprites aim your guns right at us. Yeah, because I think they were after us in like some previous cycles. Okay, let's just talk with everyone. So that it we get that stuff cleared up. Oh, huh. We can talk to them people a second time. Say, Chief Tanioki, I'm curious, why did you and the RD collect all those memory eggs?
主にテセラクターの生態を知るための資料だな。我々常人は記憶の卵に触れても何も起きないが、
Ooh,
当
interesting.
研究所が開発した解析機にかければ内容の読み取りができるんだよ。
Seriously? That sounds like some incredible tech.
解析には時間もかかるし、内容もノイズだらけで不明瞭だがね。もっとも同一人物の記憶の卵が複数発見されたり、明らかに未来の出来事が記録されていたり、不可解な点もあったのだが。
Because now you know a phenomenon can explain all of that, I take it.
フェノメノンの存在を知って、長年の謎に答えが出たよ。崩壊と再生を繰り返すこの街で、死者たちが残した思いのかけら。
Oh, I see.
ところで少年、君とカフってずいぶん親しげだけど、どのくらい一緒に過ごしてるの？
Let's see. Well, one story is roughly a week, give or take, and I've been through 6 so far, so about 40 days, give or take.
そんなに？その間、ずっと相棒として一緒に戦ってきたんだね。身内びいきは重々承知だけどさ。
Yes, of course. I'll keep everyone safe, not just her, but you and all the others as well. Valis.
しかしなんだな。長年悩まされた重化の魔法だが、こんな状況だと少しはありがたいな。
そうね。テセラクターを倒せるほどじゃなさそうだけど、敵が人の姿をしているうちは大根
でもできればもっと強い魔法が使えたらよかったわね。
滞在者君、谷沖室長から伺います。妹たちカンナギの思いはまだ残っている。結界の力はあと9日は続くでしょう。それまでにどうか決着を。
I will. You have my word.
なんですけど、私のんきな性格でして、テセラクターの存在とか世界の元凶とか知ってもあまり絶望しなかったんですよ。
She is just whimsical.
そのうちこの町も滅びるのかもな。だったらそれまでは前向きに生きなきゃって思って復興家の仕事を頑張ってきました。
I suppose that's a good outlook to have on life. That's amazing. I doubt there are many others out there with nerves of steel like yours. Forgot to ask, but does this game sync with your devices / systems clock? I think so, yeah.
でもそれ以外にないじゃないですか。魔法が使えない私たちが絶望に立ち向かう方法なんて。それに前向きに生きていればいつかいいことあるかもですし。
それにしても自分の記憶の卵を見るのって他人触れた瞬間、前世の記憶が一気に全部蘇ったよ。
How exactly would you say it's different? Kava told me something similar herself, so I'm curious.
昨日世界ちゃんの記憶の卵に触れた時は単に他人の記憶を追体験したって感じだったけどさ、自分の記憶の卵の時はなんていうか、前世で起きた出来事もその時に抱いた感情も全てを鮮明に思い出したんだ。前世の私たちは必死で記憶を残そうとしたのかもね。
By the way, there's something I've noticed about you, CL. Well, you tend to speak rather formally. I've caught you talking more casually on occasion.
そうですか?
Yeah, like just now. You said gonna even though you usually say going to. At least, as far as I've known you, is there a reason for that?
よく気づきましたね。はい、実はそうなんです。普段は私なんですけど、公務中は自分って使い分けてまして、なんかその方がシャキッとして見えるかなって。
Ah, I see. Yeah, it sure does. I know I definitely thought it made you sound cool, like a real secret agent.
かっこいい？生まれて初めて言われたかもです。でも嬉しいですね。
Talk with Eye of the Storm.
ところで坊主、前世じゃわしらは
Honestly, I'm not sure how to describe it. What I can say though is that you four were a big help to us at the end of the day. You taught me something really important. You taught me some really important things too, like being kind enough to protect others even if it doesn't benefit you at all, and being strong enough to follow your heart and do what you believe is right.
なんだ驚いたな。でもまあ今のお前さんにはそれが備わってるように見えるよ。
Talk with Hisaki and Saijo.
やあ。ところで前の巡りってやつでは僕はどんな感じだったの？
Well, you helped Mr. Saijo here investigate a series of kidnappings in Area 2. Then you got caught in a gunfight where you were hit with sleeping gas after we ended up getting too close to the truth. Yet even then you still helped me and Haru escape.
僕が銃撃戦？自分でも想像できないな。
Damn, that's crazy.
いやいや、木崎はこう見えて意外と熱いやつなんだよ。肝が座ってて頼りになるしな。
昔からそうやって頼られて厄介ごとに巻き込まれがちなんだけどね。主に西条くんにね。
The two grin at that remark, reminding me that they've apparently been buddies since their college days. Gotta admit, I'm kinda jealous of them. I mean, I sure don't have any guy pals my age. Still, I should consider myself blessed for having so many good friends and acquaintances who fought alongside me, guy pals or no. And that goes for the Mr. Saijo and Hisaki of that previous cycle too, even if they don't remember. It's with that thought I smile back at them. Talk to witchlings.
私たちと話したいの？
お待たせしました。皆さんのスマホと市民票に緊急通信アプリと最上位セキュリティ権限を付与できました。
Let me just reload one last time. Hi? Yeah. And he never will.
これで
私たち
どう？みんなと十分話せた？
Yeah, I'm done.
了解。じゃあ君も体を休めようか。
He never will have any guy pals his age. Yeah.
激戦区に向かう前だからね。
Nodding, I join the others and rest up until Mr. Araki finally calls out to all of us.
お待たせしました。皆さんのスマホと市民票に緊急通信アプリと最上位セキュリティ権限を付与できました。
Okay, we've got through all the dialogues. It's kind of annoying that we have to reload to get through all of them. Thank you so much. Guess it's finally time to hit the road then. Chief Tanioki turns to us and speaks as we're all picking up our phones and cards.
君たち少年少女を上椿氏の存亡をかけた戦いの先陣に立たせることとなり、誠に申し訳ない。
Let me save. Here probably? Yeah.
君たちがこれから向かうのは紛れもない激戦区。我らが幾度もテセラクター復興課長の救出は無論重要だが。
We'll be alright, Chief Tanioki. I get why you're concerned. I gotta head to an appointment in about 5 minutes. I'll stick around until then. Oh no, that's totally fine. Yeah. I'm glad you stayed around at all. Yeah, no, I get it. We all have our lives. So just whenever you can, stop by next time, that's okay. Yes, thank you for sticking around regardless. We've already succeeded in breaking through this very same war zone not just once but twice.
前の巡りでは私と彼の2人だけでもなんとか行きま
We
したし。
soloed it.
すごいわね2人とも。
それに今回は私たちもついてるしね。
みんな記憶を取り戻すとともに魔力も戻ったようだし。
安心してパパ。私たちはそんなに弱くない。
そうか。本当に頼もしい子たちだな。
Erika steps in when she sees Chief Tanioki getting a little choked up.
そうよね。君たちならきっと何でもできるよ。私は魔法は使えないけど、人を見る目には自信がある。
Bye bye. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you.
みんなを信じて待ってるよ。そして無事に帰ってきたら、みんなで美味しいご飯食べましょう。はい。
The six of us nod firmly in response to Erika's encouragement. Yippee. Honestly, I think it might be time for me to wrap up as well. Only on chapter... Honestly, no, instead of wrapping up, maybe I take a break. Yeah, I take a break. Yeah. Okay, I'm going on BRB. Hehe. Hello, hello. Hello, Samantha. Hi. Yeah. I was just on BRB just now because I had to get some water and use the restroom and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. Hold on. I just need to Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna. How long do I have? Yeah, I might play. I think I'm gonna be online for around 30 more minutes or so. I just released a new cover, although it's using UTAU. Not my singing, but I did use my I did create the arrangement myself. I'm very proud of the cover. So, yes. Just did a bunch of exposition stuff, I guess, here. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Our first obstacle is the looming Great Wall. Beyond lies a lawless war zone crawling with Tesseractors aplenty, but we have to brave it nonetheless. Thus, we use our upgraded ID cards to enter the special RD exclusive tunnel nearby. The air within is muggy, just like always. Aw man. A few minutes walking later, we spot a giant shadow standing in the middle of the tunnel. They sure aren't wasting any time, huh? Static instantly fills the air around us, followed by the emergence of an incomprehensible region. The Tesseractor then takes physical form, a human-like one, and faces off against us. It feels more menacing and powerful than previous iterations of it we've faced before, but we're also stronger than we used to be. The five are together! The witchlings all give each other a look, followed by their clothes glowing and morphing into their battle attire.
君の攻撃を強化するよ。
私は光の幕で君を包み、防御力を上げる。
私は君の銃弾を風で包んで攻撃範囲を広げるよ。
あなたの攻撃の軌跡を未来視し共有する。狙いがつけやすくなるはず。
みんないろんな援護魔法が使えるのね。私は凍結魔法で君を援護射撃するわ。
You guys all have support magic. She's the only offensive one.
歌でも援護するよ。連戦になるだろうから魔力も回復していきたいし。
その歌で敵の浄化もして最速で駆け抜ける。
Oh my gosh, are they going to sing together? Are they going to sing together? My heart swells at seeing them offering their support to me. Not only will their magic grant me strength, but just knowing I have such brave souls fighting alongside me will give me courage as well. Got it. Okay then, let's do this, guys. The Tesseractor roars and lunges for us as the witchlings all cry out, kicking off our first battle as a team! Let's go!
それじゃあまずは
Okay.
私からかな。
Okay, so we're gonna cycle through everyone's songs, I guess.
同じタイプだね。
Through this?
あんたにも聞かせてあげるよ。絶望に抗う戦いの歌を。
I love their songs. battle finish. Yay! Yeah. I think we're gonna be treated to everyone's songs now, which is exciting.
さすがリメちゃん、お見事だよ。
リメちゃんの歌聞くの初めてだけど、すごいね。魂こもってる感じ。
みんな見て、テスラクターが。
まずは一体浄化完了ね。
Next one. Who's singing now? Ooh, Haru Saruhi. Or Haru Asanushi is singing now. Yes, I love this song!
リメちゃんやるね。私も続くよ。始めようか。私の魂が叫ぶ歌を。
Yippee! Oh god. I wonder when they're gonna sing together.
すごい。あんな強そうな個体をあっという間に。
浄化完了みたいだね。先を急ごうか。
Let's go. Oh! That's a really cool design. Who's singing this time? Ooh, Isekai Jocho, Sekai.
動きが速そうな敵。だったらあの魔法が役に立ちそう。みんなにも聞かせるよ。闇を照らす光の歌を。
Na 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 la 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 na 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 na. 素晴らしき世界素晴らしき世界Next will be Coco, right? Probably. I'm not sure.
鳥型のやつは強いイメージがあったけど、意外とあっさりいけたね。
世界ちゃんの魔法が生きたね。もちろん彼の攻撃もね。
倉庫外の敵は浄化完了。目的地が近くなってきたよ。
ここからが本当の激戦区ね。私の出番だわ。
Oh yeah. It's Coco time. What song is it gonna be? Ooh, last bullet. Yes.
来たわね。多数のテスラクターとの乱戦。前回は苦戦したけれど、今回は私も彼もパワーアップしてる。一気に決めてやりましょう。
かてよ Hello 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 Da 1 and 2 and 3 2 and 3 and da 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 1 and 2 and 3 and da da Locked in. I love my witchlings. I love my witchlings so much.
やった、今度こそ倒せたみたいだよ。
浄化もできたみたいだね。他に敵は？
それがこの先にまだいるの。特に強力なボス敵が。
いよいよ大詰めだね。行こう。
Ooh, the Descartes. Not these orb bastards. Is it gonna be Kafu or... Oh, yeah, it's Kafu. Ooh.
出たわね、デカルトたち。こいつが6番街のボス敵よ。
それじゃ最後は私の出番だね。行くよ。
Ooh.
私の魔女の娘としての
It's
始まり
Ito.
の歌を。
Oh my god, chills. Yippee! Yippee! 5 witchling songs. I'm very glad. My witchlings!
やるじゃん、二人とも。あんな強敵っぽい奴らをこんな早く倒すなんて。
やっぱりいいコンビだね、この2人は。
Goodbye, you miserable orbs.
今のがボス敵ってことは、もう敵はいない？
そう。復興課長への道が開けたわ。彼女のもとへ急ぎましょう。
Hopefully. Fingers crossed. The Descartes incomprehensible region fades away with them, restoring the ocean to our sights once more. With no more enemies to fear, the 6 of us hurry on over to the flooded part of Area 6.
日が落ちる前にここまで来られたね。君もありがとう。一人だけ連戦で大変だったね。
Actually, it wasn't so bad. You guys made it a breeze with your support magic. And getting to hear all you witchlings perform one after another was the best concert of my life. I probably could have aced another 1,000 battles like it was nothing with how pumped you got me. Witchlings all grin bashfully when they hear that.
どの曲も最高だった。思わず踊り出しそうなくらい心が熱くなった。
みんな魂こもってるよね。私も歌声合わせたくなるのを抑えるのが大変なくらいだったよ。
だったらさ、この5人の合唱曲とか作れないかな。みんなで歌えたら最高なんだけど。
The 5 of them. Yes! Yes! This is what I've been waiting for, baby. Yes. Yes. Absolutely 100% yes. Please sing together. I need to hear the 5 of you sing together, please. Please. Oh my goodness.
それ面白そうだね。それぞれ個性強いけどうまくまとまればすごい曲になりそう。
うんうん。合唱の歌声と連動して魔法もさらに強くなるかもしれないしね。
A chorus amongst you five? That sounds way too good to be true. I can't even imagine a showstopper like that. Oh my god. You can say that again. You can say that again. I traveled all the way to Japan just to see you five perform together. I mean it too. No, I mean it too. Nothing would make me gladder as a fan of all five than to hear such a song. Plus, it'd make for a potent weapon in future battles if it really does boost everyone's magical power like Coco's suggesting. Much as I'd love to hear that though, we've got a mission to take care of first. Come on, the RD Chief's just up ahead.
おっと、そうだね。
We all nod and race over to the elevator leading underground. There, I fiddle with the hidden panel until I activate the elevator. We finally arrive at our destination, the underground facility one long ride later. Oh man. It's in that gloomy place, where we find the RD Chief lying on the ground as per usual. Though she's offline and a bit scratched up, there's no notable damage to her whatsoever. Seems Kugel hasn't been by it this time around.
これが復興課長さん。鳥みたいだね。
Yeah, that's her, all right. I know she might resemble a Tesseractor, but she's actually an information-based life form born from an AI.
でも動かないけど壊れてるの？
うん、触れば起きるはずだよ。おはよう、復興課長。
The RD Chief vibrates as soon as Kafu places her hand on her.
魔女の娘の接触を感知。休眠モードを解除します。
She slowly totters upright as the same system message from the last two time plays.
おはようございます。ここまでたどり着いてくださったんですね。状況は絶望的かと思いましたが。え？あら？少年とカフ様だけでなく、5人の魔女の娘が全員？
Yes, all five are here!
次元の狭間に閉じ込められたココ様まで？
The RD Chief is acting uncharacteristically bewildered. Looks like Phenomenon claimed her memories of the past cycle as much as it did everyone else's. Surprised, are you? This is actually the third time we've met here.
リメちゃんと世界ちゃんとハルちゃんは初めてだけどね。前回は私と彼の2人だけで来たの。
Oh, speaking of which, I know you have no way of remembering this, but you also told us the truth about Kamitsubaki City last time. By that, I mean how the city's locked in a cycle of destruction and regeneration that's repeated itself over 100 times by now, and how this time will be the last.
そうでしたか。ではいよいよフェノメノンの再生回数も上限に達してしまったということですね。
Yeah. Actually, the previous cycle was supposed to be the final one, but then Kafu sang at the altar and assembled just enough fragments from another world to trigger Phenomenon one last time.
なんと、かろうじて最後の希望がつながったのですね。
I'm deliberately choosing to avoid mentioning the other piece of information the RD Chief shared with us last time, about how I'm actually a Tesseractor, destined to fade away once the fighting finally ends, that is. After all, we have far more important matters to be worrying about right now.
きっとあなたもご尽力してくださったのでしょうね。この日が来るのを私はずっと待っていました。5人の魔女の娘が揃うのを。
I've been waiting for it too. You don't know how long I've been waiting.
あれ？待って。課長？さっきもあなた、5人の魔女の娘が全員って言ってたけど。そういえばどうしてあなたは私以外の魔女の娘を知ってるの？前回のブラックアウトの時に召喚されたのは私だけで、他の子たちのことは知らないはずじゃ？
あ、そういえばそうだね。前世で会った時もなぜか私が魔女の娘だってことは知ってたみたいだし、もしかして復興課長って私たち人間と違って 再生時にも記憶を持ち越せるの？
いえ、それは不可能です。私も他の市民同様、
So what is happening here? Thinking emoji.
しかし、自分もどうやって手に入れたかは分かりませんが、3つの重要な情報だけは消えずに残り続けています。
重要な。
The RD chief straightens herself out and looks us all dead on in response to that question.
まず1つ目は、上椿市の真実。この町が崩壊と再生を繰り返しているという事実です。最初のブラックアウトで世界が崩壊したこと、そして今年の7月31日には2度目のブラックアウトで上椿市も滅びること、フラグメントや魔法の知識、テセラクターと浄化の歌の関係、そしてフェノメノンの発生条件など、この世界の元凶を理解し、上椿市を救うための行動を取るための基礎情報とでも申しますか。それ
Maybe that's a special function you possess as an AI made for rebuilding the city or something. Not that I know though. Anyway, what's the second piece of information?
それが先ほどのご質問の答え。現時点で市内にいる魔女の娘のお名前とお顔です。森崎かふ様、谷沖りめ様、浅主春様、夜川世界様、輪廻ココ様。この5人が魔女の娘であり、上椿市を救う希望であることも消えない記憶です。
え？現時点で市内にいる魔女の娘って、じゃあかつて私と一緒に召喚された魔女の娘のことは覚えてないの？私が。
Oh, of course. No wonder Coco's been so hung up on this point. Honestly though, I've been curious about these other witchlings ever since Coco's story. So without any interruptions, maybe the RD chief can finally explain that this time.
ごめんなさい。そういう方々がいたということは基礎情報に含まれていたのですが、お名前やお顔までは覚えておりません。
そうなの。結局私のこの喪失感は埋まらないのね。
Coco's face scrunches bitterly, eliciting a sympathetic look from Rime.
ココちゃんも大事な人を亡くしたんだね。慰めにはならないかもしれないけど、私も同じだよ。テスラクターにママを殺されてるから。
あ、そうだったわね。ごめんなさい。気を使わせてしまって。今は過去に目を向ける時ではないわね。
I really love Coco's speaking voice. It's like, I know there's something so gentle and sweet about it. Coco pulls herself together and faces the RD chief once again. It feels like the RD chief was about to say something different in the last time about that. I don't know.
じゃあ課長、重要な3つの情報があるって言ったけど、3つ目は？
ブラックアウトの発生原因にして最強のテセラクター、始祖に関する記憶です。
That was something I plan on asking the RD chief about myself. So I'm caught off guard when she brings it up before I can.
あなたは始祖ってやつのことを知ってるの？何度もブラックアウトを起こして私たちを殺した元凶の情報を。
はい、限られた範囲ではありますが。
Suddenly, a holographic screen pops up behind the RD chief. It depicts a blazing sun adorned with giant black spots.
始祖とはその名の通り、世界で最初に生まれたテセラクターです。それも誰か個人がテセラクター化したのではなく、世界中に住む人間のあらゆる悪意と欲望が集積して突如発生した特殊個体。
Interesting.
それは最初は地球ではなく太陽上に出現しました。あたかも巨大な黒点のように。
Interesting.
太陽黒点？じゃあ7年前のブラックアウトってのは？
そう、始祖が出現することに伴い発生した
Wow.
ご存知の通り、太陽活動は異常化、巨大フレアが頻発し、莫大な放射線が地表に降り注ぎました。 世界中の誰かが抱いた世界を滅べという願いに応えるように、あらゆる人々の悪意と欲望を最悪の形で実現するように。それにより人類文明が大打撃を受けたばかりか、世界の物理法則も変化しました。人々の思いが現実に影響を及ぼすようになったのです。
Yeah, this is the important info, huh?
始祖がそうしたようにか。そうしてテセラクターと魔法が生まれたんだね。
おっしゃる通りです。始祖は本来この世界に存在しないはずの情報生命体、それが存在しうるように物理法則がねじ曲げられたとも言えます。
Gloom seeps into the RD Chief's voice.
それから始祖はどうなったの？今も太陽上にいるわけじゃないんでしょ？
はい、始祖が太陽上にとどまったのは1ヶ月ほどです。太陽活動が正常化するとともにゆっくりと宇宙を漂い、おそらくブラックアウトを生き延びた地球人類を完全に滅ぼすために、自らの手でこの世界にとどめを刺すために。無論始祖以外のテセラクターも次々に発生増殖していましたが、いずれにせよ始祖の出現から19ヶ月で上椿市以外の世界は滅亡しました。この町だけは市外防衛結界カンナギによりかろうじて存続しましたが、しかし7月31日になると始祖は再びブラックアウトを起こし、上椿市も滅亡します。
そしてフェノメノンで再生するということを何度も繰り返しているんだね。それが私が見続けてきた滅亡の未来の正体。
A dark shadow casts itself across Sekai's face, and the other witchlings also growing grim in succession. I get where they're coming from, but it's also a fact that we're here to change that future once and for all, no matter how mighty our foes may be. Thank you, RD Chief. I'd be lying if I said the truth isn't a bitter pill to swallow, but you've also revealed there's more hope than I thought there was.
光とは？
I respond promptly, mobilizing all the knowledge I've acquired over the last six cycles. Well, you just said that the progenitor is here on Earth to personally wipe out the human race, right? That means the blackout on July 31st is in fact, a city-spanning incomprehensible region deployed by none other than the progenitor himself. However, a Tesseractor can only be inside its own incomprehensible region while generating it. Do you see what I'm getting at here?
ということは、ブラックアウトが起きている時は上椿市のどこかに必ず始祖がいる。それを倒せば上椿市は救われるってこと？
Everyone looks up and regards one another.
そうか。敵がどこにいるのかわからなければ倒しようがないけど、少なくともブラックアウトの発生中は上椿市内に範囲を絞れる。
それにブラックアウトは全ての巡りで7月31日に起きている。それを見るに奴は普段からこの町の近くにいるはずだよ。
だったら私の未来史やアスちゃんの感情史を使えば事前に始祖の居場所を探れるかもしれない。
雲をつかむような話だったけど、ようやく少しだけ勝機が見えてきたわね。進みはわずかだけど重要な一歩目だわ。
Yippee. The woe that had shrouded everyone's faces just a minute prior has faded completely, the RD Chief looking upon them with awe.
素晴らしいですね、皆様。始祖の強大さを知りつつもなお抗う意志を失わないとは。
That's because the witchlings are the embodiment of hope. And it's their strength of the heart that's kept me going even in the darkest of times. It makes me wonder if I can someday give this world hope in the same manner the witchlings have brought some to me, much like the RD Chief said. So what if our enemy's tough? That's no excuse to give up. The others and I will still save the city no matter the cost. I clenched my fist as though to physically etch that oath in me. But then all of a sudden, a voice echoes through my head.
緊急連絡、皆様、敵襲です。5番街との市境付近から極めて巨大な負の感情が接近しています。
Well, that's not good. Everyone's faces freezes instantly. Yabe. Is this a new chapter? Yeah, it is. Dome Oh yeah, because this song came out. No, this game came out year after the yeah. I think I'll probably wrap it up here for the day. Unfortunate. That I have to end it here, but yeah. So that's that for the day. So yes, I've pushed out an announcement already across my social media that the stream tomorrow, there will not be 2 streams tomorrow. There will only be 1 because I miscalculated something in my schedule. So yes, there will only be 1 stream tomorrow. And then the next time I will see everyone after tomorrow will be on Sunday. I hope everyone is doing well, and thank you for stopping by. Thank you, and be sure to go check out and comment and share on the new cover that I personally remixed and drew the art for myself. Let me pull that up. Let me pull that up. Oh yeah, baby. Let me pull that up. The private window. This one. Hello? Can you... I would very much like for it to capture. Hello? There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So... yeah. Let's just watch this one time before closing up. Yup. So yay! That was my cover for you all. Hope you can enjoy it. And yes, I wonder. Heh? Oops, my bad. Yeah. Let me check. Wonder... Yeah, I don't think I'll raid out for today. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. There will be only one stream tomorrow and not two, like I said. So yeah, listen to the cover, stream it, listen, and stuff. Yeah, alright. But yes, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. And as we always say, 今日もせつなくんは頑張りました。それからおつけみ。バイバイ。You know, actually, I just realized, did I seriously have my BGM going like at the same time as the cover? Oh my god, that's so bad. But anyways, yeah, okay, bye for real this time. Go check out the cover on your own, on my channel, on my YouTube channel. Go. Okay, bye.
Memory